Yeah. That's who's nobody in here is my man's. Literally nobody. Not a soul in here. Why the fuck is my microphone so low? Not in volume, but like this shit to the fucking earth. How the Rockets doing this season? Hey man, they were doing okay. They were doing pretty well to make it to the playoffs. Figure out myself, hating my love. The coffee shop, we know who he wants. Artisanal blend, pinky spice latte vibes. You have to remember he's French Canadian, so it goes out the window. Burning, burning and burning, burning. Damn it, Crotus. Burning, burning. Don't you kill you. As of this Monday, what the fuck happened on Monday? I want nothing like this to ever happen again. I despise them with putrid hatred. I just don't believe you. That's you just don't have much up there, bro. I'm sorry, but you might have to settle with a white woman. You might just have to hold that, brother. Arranged marriage just got my back. Oh, there you go. You just gotta like find somebody that's not gonna run away, you know? I mean, it's crazy, but it's true. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what you really want from me. I serve truth here, sir. Have been in the stream, so I don't want to get spoiled. That's fine. I've been done with that game for like a week, brother. I done some post game shit. I'm going back because I'm not listening to that shit, and I will listen to this shit again. I will listen to this shit again, but yeah, bro. If you're on Act 3, then you've already seen how wicked that shit get, bro. Turn the camera on. Don't speak about my appearance today, okay? I know what I look like. I know what I look like, okay? It's not a good day today. Thank you. Thank you. Full can peep the Mander, though. Back into Oblivion for real. That's the right way to do it. Play gnarly at some point, maybe. At some point, maybe. Who do you want to come out the West? I don't fucking care, to be honest with you. I don't. Just so long as the Celtics don't win shit, that's all I care about, bro. Because everything else will be a good game. Alright, camera's coming on. I'm sorry. Hello. You peeped the Mander? Hope your hair is fine. No, it looks like shit today. That's the whole thing, bro. It's like, the hair is the only thing that changes anything. What the hell is that? That's what I said. Don't say you're Knickerbockers. You're from Orlando. Go talk about Pablo. Dude. I need a fucking cut is what I need. But peep the Mander. Hello, USB. Yellow. Well, I forgot, bro. Damn. Stop with the Pacers. Stop, bro. That's not you. What it do, brother? Hell yeah. Probably need a jumper. He'll get one. No wonder you were supported. Act 1 is trash compared to the rest of the game. But I mean, yeah, I feel you. Won't be a liability suit. Isn't that great? It sure is. It sure is. We fuck with the Mandarin and fuck with me Friday, cuz? What you mean? What do you mean by that second statement? I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Anytime somebody comes in here with a checkpoint, I'm terrified. Why were you so proper? I'm fucking scared. I'm scared. What do you need from me? What do you need from me? I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Just tell me.
Say that about you?
I'm terrified. There's Act 2. Outside of being absolutely devastated by the story, now that I'm Act 3, my ass is getting beat. Is that? I feel like that shouldn't be the truth. Did you not apply your painter power pictos? No spoilers. New animal drop. I've been dropping new animals consistently. I have a whole chat for it. I can read. No way. No fucking way. No way. You can do that? You can do that? Do I like seals? Of course I like seals. Who doesn't like seals? No, it's true, Chid. People need to hear it. I had a snark moment. That's a newt. You know what? It might be a newt. It actually might be a newt. In fact, I do think it's a newt. But I told you my history with newts is tumultuous. Because of that fucking stupid ass cat show. Wait, I don't need a reward. I'm scared. The fucking cat scratch, bro. The one with the cats and the ones just got fucking a tank of newts for no reason. What the fuck was he doing with those? I'm only doing 14. My weapons are only level 19, so I had to spend the time grinding my deer. So here's the thing. Obviously, Act 3 gives you a ton of options as far as how you can proceed. You can get severely over-leveled, but there's a ton of shit that you can do. There's a couple of main things you can do. I would say maybe explore, define them, do your relationships, and then you should be good. Those are really the main things. And there's a couple of things that you should absolutely wait for post-game to do. Because he was a Scottish foal. Come on now. Yeah, wasn't that the type of cat he was? I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Seals are swag, but okay, right? Okay, I appreciate you. I really do. It's unfortunate that you got in here as I was starting a stream. I can see what you mean. What did they say about the fucking lizard? First of all, it's a newt, okay? Initially, I assumed it was a mander because I didn't, I'm not really looking at it like that. But I'm fairly certain it's a newt on a bed of moss. Don't do that to me, Chid. Don't do that to me, Chid. It's like the first thing. Well, good, because you shouldn't be looking at me. You shouldn't be looking at me. Matter of fact, okay, well, don't do that.
303 gift subs in the channel.
Well, don't do that. Okay, what's your take on elephant seals, though? Everybody likes the cute little sea lion, but what about an elephant seal? I swear to God, we get a hype train in here, I'm throwing some shit. I'm throwing some shit, and it's not just this fit I got on. They don't call you the beach master. I'm the beach master. Aggressive seals are just better. That's not what type of life are you living? Bro, don't speak to me about some spaghetti, okay? Nobody knows spaghetti like me. Appreciate that. Thank you. Goodbye. How about we don't get that train? What if we didn't get that train? I say hi yesterday when we're playing 833. Some guys said hello from France. Do you have any complaints about the game? And I immediately replied French, and right after Joey replied to them asking if they've been yelling in my TikTok comments because one guy spoiled a fucking major plot point of the game, and they've been calling him unemployed for like 6 days. They've been calling that guy unemployed. Yo, God forbid a white boy catch a locomotive vibe and get, you know, a little autistic with the trains, okay? I appreciate the subs, I suppose. But I'm not a streamer. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this just because I fuck with seals. My will to live is back. Hell nah, bro. Put that... No, bro. Put that train away. What the fuck was that? Those fucking bits? I haven't seen bits in years. I haven't seen bits in fucking 20 years, bro. You earned it to I didn't, though, Twizzy. I really did not. I really did not. Put the damn subscriptions away. Put the damn subscriptions away, man. Seals, Pog? No, I'm really not. I'm really not, okay? I'm getting uncomfortable. So dark and twisted. No, look, right? Look. Perceive me for just a moment. I would never ask this normally because I don't like being perceived. But like, observe me for a moment, right? When I tell you, no, don't do it. Don't do it. You come to me on this day with my newt and my terrible hair. Oh, skibbity. Hell nah. Hell nah. Wait, can we ban everybody? Let's go through a list and just ban everybody that we don't recognize. No, it's a bad hair day, man. It's a bad hair day. You don't... It's Shoujo debut. See, this is where we're getting into... This is when we're getting into dangerous territory. Because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Snark, why do they hate you?
65 months, brother? I'll fight you, don't ban me. How are you gonna fight me if you're banned? You came into my house, sat on my couch, started throwing money at me, and I said, get the fuck out of here. I said, get out of here. You said, how dare you? This is my home. I live here, dude. I didn't leave the fucking door open. Somebody knocked on my door. I said, hello, can I help you? She said, do you fuck with seals? I'm sorry I gave you that voice, but she said, do you fuck with seals? And I said, yeah, of course I fuck with seals. And then a bunch of grown-ass men came flopping up into my fucking domicile. Oh, shit. It doesn't sound like her. It can't sound like her. It couldn't possibly sound like her. It's impossible. It's impossible that it sounds like her. See? But you did come flopping. Give her a British. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Considering how the fucking Australian clip did today, I'm no longer doing accents. So not strong enough to block the... No, because I didn't even attempt to barricade the door. Because I fuck with seals. I said, oh my God, seals. And then before I realized that they weren't seals, but instead grown-ass men masquerading as seals, flopping up, it was too late. It was too late. I'd already let my guard down. We are like the same thing as seals. What the fuck does that mean? What the hell does that mean, blubber buddy? We will judge your birth. I promise you, it's fucking incredible. I promise you, it's fucking incredible. Control the eyes. Just chill on me. I'll start tweaking. I'll do it. Do it then? No. It has to be organic. It has to be organic, and I just have to stumble upon my trigger word. Is it as good as your French? I don't have a French accent. I want it on record that I'm not one of these Brits. I'm sorry, brother. I would include you in the rest of them Utes. I love trying to piece together the context of the bit you're doing in real time. Like, who are these man seals you're talking about? I got raided. She asked me, swag_char asked me if I like seals. And I said, sure, who doesn't like seals? I had already prefaced that I was uncomfortable because they also had a check mark, which means, right? One of two things. They're either doing a bit or they're about to fucking raid me. And it might have been both. Because then a bunch of man seals came flopping up in here. Is there an animal I don't like? No. No. Maybe like a centipede. I don't fuck with centipedes. I don't hate them. Like I'd dap a centipede up if it happened to like be near me and was just chilling. An evil pill to rate. It was not. No. This was not dubious in any way. Weird. Oh no, I don't fuck with botflies. There's a lot of bugs that like evil seals get ready to get robbed. Okay, the good news is, right? Fucking hype train is over. The good news is that shit is over. So you can do what you want now. You can do what you want. Now that we're not moving in a direction I can't prevent, we're good. And what are you guys doing? Hey, somebody get them. Hey, somebody, hold on. Look. Hey, Char, I'll get to your message in a moment. In a moment, what the fuck are they doing? Why are they role playing in the Snark chat? Oh my god, what the hell is going on? Anyway, I do appreciate the raid. Thank you. I'm not doing the rest of that, but I appreciate the act, I suppose, the motivation. I'm uncomfortable because I hate getting raided, but you seals are all right. Except that whatever they got. Do not roleplay. He just won't accept our relationship. Put this on record. I don't consent to. Hey, man. I got no idea what's going on. Yeah, don't get the mercenary drops, brother. Don't do that. They got to be in Discord. They probably aren't, though. I did not know you don't like raids. XD, put that shit in your bar or something. I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. We got some content out of it. This is funny what's happening right now. What's happening currently is pretty funny. I don't really mind. It's a big hater. You get used to it. That's not true. That's not true. I love so many things. I'm scared I need help. I can't help you. It's irresponsible for me to intervene not having the context. No, I don't love Jason Tatum. Wait. I'm not doing that, Stoke. Can you provide context in your chatters? The one with the you know, the freak messages and the one with the, like, what's going on with this unrequited situation here? Do you know? Have you gotten that parasocial with them yet? What's going on with them? No, we don't, Mop. I'm curious now. No, I didn't specify who. I just let them freaking. That's real out of you. That's real out of you. You can't get too close. Yes, that's real. That's real. You kind of just have to put them in a, like, you know, in a box and let them grow in there, and then. Come on, bro. Is that a salamander? It's a newt, I think. It's a newt, I believe. Yo, W subs. Okay, check this out, right? Check this out. What if you, right? What if you did not gift me another sub again, right? What if you, like, took that shit, right? And you grabbed it and you put it somewhere else. Like, what if you instead gifted her next time she was live? What if you did that? What if you did that? I don't fucking run. I put the ads on the lowest it'll fucking possibly go, because if I don't do that, they run fucking 6 million regardless of whether or not I let them. So his dark and twisted methods are working. They're not dark and twisted. They're not dark and twisted. This is pure and wholesome. Don't gift me, gift them. What the fuck am I supposed to do with Twitch subs? The 3 months out of the year I'm live. What do you want me to do about that? I need this guy taking away me or that guy? Don't follow their story. Wholesome is a big, like, you don't fucking know. This weirdo abused me. The thing is, I fucking believe you, but my hands are tied. Much like yours will be if that guy ever gets a hold of you. You have a symbiotic relationship. We give you money and you hate it. It works perfectly. No, the fuck you don't. Please, God, don't say it. I'm sorry. What do I think about League of Legends? I would sooner take my life. I know I'm not allowed to say that on here, but then play that game. That's me, though. Tell you up in hell, it was good, Kenneth. Where's City's right there? He's right above you. But see, the way you guys are responding lets me know that you guys, one, play League, two, watch her play League. The way you guys are responding, you're responding like League players. So, what do I really believe? What do? You're not British. You don't associate with them. You don't watch or play League, but you watch them and you're in that chat. What's going on with that guy? What's going on with that guy? Why has he not coalesced? Why is he not assimilated to the culture? Okay, but you don't like that guy, but you like the other guy. Is that why you're apprehensive to allow that guy to come in? Well, so now, see, now you can't fool me by, like, you can't say you don't want that guy. He claims to not like, but it's clear that he has to, right? I have damn nowhere to run. You should not integrate into Twitch chat tonight. Fuck it, bro. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Okay, the technology hasn't caught up yet. Interesting. So you only want him. And let me tell you, as OP, yeah, I did that as well. You kind of look like I don't look like fucking Germa. That's so. Look, it may just be because I have a bad hair. No shade to Germa, right? But that's wicked. I can't lie to you. That's fucking wicked. The worst part is that's not the first time I've ever heard that. I don't even go outside. I go outside less than Germa 100%. And you want a link to this song? You have the same shape as Jerks. Don't say Jerks. Who calls him that? Who the fuck calls him Jerks, gang? I hate autocorrect. What do you mean autocorrect? What do you mean autocorrect? Because there's no way Germa autocorrected to Jerks. How often do you be typing Jerks, brother? Hey, brother, how often do you be typing Jerks? And in what context? Out of hand. Yeah, Jerk Nowicki's the only real Almighty Craig. Bro, they shot that fucking clip down immediately. It was really fucked up that I had the one banger go a little bit that they're still in the comments fighting about who's unemployed, right? And then I immediately posted Jerk Nowicki into Jamaican Femboy, into whatever the fuck I posted today about the crocodiles and the gays. So I'm surprised I'm not banned. I'm really surprised I'm not banned. For as much as I've voiced my support of marginalized communities and they've banned me for it. The gays where? Jamaican Femboy needs more appreciation. It really does, bro. They could not ban, you know they do every other fucking day. I not here. On that one TikTok, bro, can I get a new editor, bro, so I never have to open up that platform ever again? What's chungin', bitch? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Can I get a wide bunga? Act like you didn't know what I was talking about. Are you okay? Yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about. Jamaican Femboy had me crying. It was hilarious, man, because they do exist. Jamaican Femboys do exist and they're unrepresented. And I don't know why he said ooh like that. That's probably the sickest ooh I've ever seen in my life. Hey man, can you guys take that elsewhere? Only because like look at him. Like, why is he only for you? I feel like I saw that clip. Like, what the fuck? I'm glad you saw it. What's wrong with the Crocs one? See, what am I supposed to do about this? What am I supposed to do about their relationship? Like 4 others? Okay. Yeah, but isn't it like... Did the polycule form within her Discord? Within her community? Did she foster this? Did she facilitate this? Bung Nation. Only one person posted a fucking wide bung, and it was some guy repping Bung Nation, brother. You're not living right. Goodbye, dude. Thank you. Who the fuck is Brian? You can't just drop a fucking Brian in there, gang. You can't. Who the fuck is Brian? We still recruiting, bro. You keep recruiting, bro. They just look, bro. They're gonna get you. Sorry, bro. Oh, fucking obviously. What was I thinking? Fuck, bro. What was I even? My mistake. No, Brian, bro. Wife number 3? I don't know. I don't know about numbering them. I feel like that can only cause issues. Because are they being ranked or is it chronological? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Once you started naming them or numbering them, rather, I don't know. Yeah, it really does imply that there's some sort of favoritism, some sort of ranking system. Meaning, oh my God, you're editing league clips? I'm sorry, brother. Who edited this new one? Which one? The one that today? They've all been me. Since I've been looking to find a new. Nah, if you can have a Rolodex for your polycule, but you shouldn't. Holding hands, skip it. Y'all not fucking with merriment like that, bro. You're not. You can't be.
Snark, why do they hate you?
55 months, Jeff. Come on, gang. What the fuck? Wait, don't dox him. I don't want that information. Some sick shit going on? Fuck it, brother. Fuck it. Look at them. Look at them. It's one thing. It's like one thing to do it for like a bit, right? But I feel like they really live this shit. Maybe it's because day in, day out, this is how they operate. But I'm starting to get scared. I'm starting to get scared. You judging? No, I'm not judging. I'm merely observing. I'm merely observing. Do you mind if I perceive you for a moment? Yeah, I think it's GG's, Bigelow. I think that shit is GG's, brother. Threats and shadows. Who was threatening who? I play favorites all the time. Like hell, some people don't give me more than others. I guess it's working a polycule, but I never know anyway. Since I'm competitive as shit and couldn't handle sharing, I'd either get the highest in ranks. Fuck is he talking about, bro? What are you talking about right now? Stop. Like, geez, man, I don't know if I could participate in a polycule. Fucking dork. A real supporter for all. Yeah, I don't fuck with Birdo. I really don't. What is going on? Nothing, bro. We're chilling. This is not even. We're only 30 minutes deep into this stream, man. My people haven't even shown up yet. But these man seals are really holding it down for us. Birdo. It's not a Birdo game. No, Shy Guys are fun. It was just what that one Shy Guy did to me that one time. But Birdo I don't fuck with. And it's really hard to live it because it's how can I demonstrate my disdain for Birdo and still demonstrate my support for trans rights. Because I hate Berto so much, people are gonna get the wrong idea. Not a real snark. That's not what I'm talking about, bro. I'm not talking about you. If you're here, I'm not talking about you, bro. Berto scares. That's what I'm saying. She's got nothing but hate in her snoot, bro. What is she doing with that thing but sucking up all the joy in the room? You get it. You get it. And that bow, bitch, please. Like, and the like, come on. Come on. What was she thinking? What was she thinking? Like, let's get real. Kind of honest with them. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She don't cook, she don't clean, but she still got a ring. Okay, is that true? If that's true, then I have to respect a little bit. Like, just a little bit, I have to respect her and her game, but I can't respect her as a person or a Berto. What about Koopas? You're playing Strikers Koopas? Hell no. Yeah, you were picking the Bertos when you were playing Mario Strikers? That can't be right. What the fuck were you doing? No, don't pick those. I picked the Hammer Bros. Well, that game's coming. We're going to play that game again soon. When the Switch 2 comes in. Because I'm pretty sure it's a day one GameCube NSO. I'm actually locked. Me and my Hammer Bros and maybe Big Weege. Oh, yeah. I'm locked in. But who the fuck was picking the Birdos? Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? Charge shot from half field always landed. If you curve that bitch in just the right way, if you curved it in such a way that it hit the top corner, what kind of music you listen to? This? Pretty much everything? What type of music do you guys listen to? I know what you guys want. You guys want the new Cat's Eye, don't you? You guys trying to get gnarly? I was picking the Toads. The Toads are solid too. I forgot. You're right, bro. You're right. The Toads are elite and they'd spin on their heads. Okay, hold on. I fuck with that. What's good, gang? You don't fuck with Michael like that. Bro, I'll fucking ban you right now. What do they still make music? Who the fuck has heard a 21 Pilots song in the last 10 years? Who listens to them? Who listens to them? Yeah, they dropped not too long. Why do you know that? I respect you less because you know that. Greetings, Snuffleupagus. I'm not. My fucking snout is not. I don't have a substantial enough snout for you to be calling me Snuffleupagus. Not too much on 21. Damn, that's like no shade. No shade, but like, what are you doing? But like, what are you doing? I've actually heard them when a song played on from my like songs on Spotify. Oh, you accidentally heard them in your like songs playlist? No, I do have somewhat of a snout, but it's like it's not so substantial that you would refer to me as Snuffleupagus. I don't think. Let me see the side profile, then I'm sorry. But not a snout, but a snoofa, maybe. Yeah, I do have a snoofa of sorts. Hold on, that's a flex on the internet, especially if you play League. He said, I only touch my BFs and they all of age. That's a crazy flex. If you play League and your significant other is consenting and of age, what a flex out of him. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Shut that shit down. Shut it down. Shut that down. Okay, I'm not entertaining that. Nah, so one of you, look, you're part of that community. I'm sorry, but you're part of that community. Oh yeah, Minecraft. That's the same shit, bro. It's the same shit. He said miners, sure, but that would allude to Minecraft, and they got the same issue there, if not worse. So the point still stands. The point still stands, freakazoids. Low key, it is the same on God. I'm sure. Okay. What's good, Code? What happened to Minecraft, man? He said, what happened to the game I love? These communities doing for like, why are they doing that shit in Pokemon? What do you mean why they're doing it anywhere? Like, these things are made for children, and you have an imbalance of power because there are people that are heads of communities, people that make content. Obviously, that's just unfortunately what happens. You just, protect yourself. Imbalance of power is crazy. That's the truth. I'm not saying you. Look, he's clearly the leader of the polycule. Like, it's just, it just is. Like, it's abundantly clear to me that guy's running shit. And maybe it's because he's more aggressive than the rest of you. He's just asserted himself. But wait, who's running this shit? I need to know. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, no, it's pretty obvious. I'm not doing this to stir up any controversy, but it's pretty obvious who's the leader of the polycule. And I'm not going to say who. You should say, nah, I'm okay. I think it's better to let you guys speculate. I should not have done the close grip seated row. I pulled something. I'm cooked. How did you pull something? It's fucking Brian, bro. There's just one guy with a normal fucking name running that shit because he's got like a corporate job. Somebody's got to fund the polycule. You can't all be neats. There's got to look. You can get probably 3, maybe 4 neats to one leader of a polycule. The leader of the polycule could never be a neat. However, you would need. Neat is like, no, it's not. You say neat, yeah. But if the leader was a furry, you could get like a whole litter. I think you could get maybe 6 deep. But I think a normal working man, corporate job, you could get up to 4 neats in a polycule. If you're a furry, I think you can get up to 6. Because a furry would well, look, the furry would have a better job. Is what I'm getting at here. The furry is likely to have more money. 6 is lowballing low key. No, it's no. But a furry can't. No, I hear you. That's what I'm saying. If the furry was the head of the polycule, you could get up to 6 neats within that polycule. But if the leader of the polycule is not a furry and it's just a corporate working man, then you can only get up to 4 neats, 3 realistically, I think. It's like if your son is a fish or something, is it still a furry or is that like something? No, it is, bro. Why did you just say Polyworld? Anybody fuck with Polyworld in the chat? Any Polytoad enjoyers? Any Polytoad enjoyers? Yeah, it has to go off note. Unfortunately, we only fuck with Polyworld. No, that's not true, bro. I'm a poly throw up. Don't do that. Who doesn't love Polytoad, bro? We love Polytoad. You spelled it wrong, though. It's with an E, not an A. Wait. There's fragmentation within the polycule. They don't know who's got the most money. They don't know who's got the most money. They don't know what the fuck is going on. Wait, you know what? By the way, I think I'm fairly certain this will be big news for you guys, not big news for me. I'm fairly certain. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm at 10K. Scalies. No, nobody's a fucking scaly. Who the leaders say is pretty obvious, bro. It's pretty obvious. 10K in your pocket. Who knew? If I was that broke, I'd do it, bro. I'd fucking do it. I would do it. It's not. No, it's obvious. It's obvious. Ask your streamer. Ask your streamer who she thinks the leader is. Next time she's live, go ahead and ask her who she thinks the leader is. It's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. I think, right, chat? It's pretty obvious, right? Wait, she hates Lake for it? Trust me. Trust me. No, trust me. I'm not weighing in. No, you should weigh in on this. You should weigh in on this. Look, Juan, you're just gonna have to give it a rest, brother. You're gonna have to forget that shit, bro. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, big man. Bro, that shit was so funny, bro. I've never seen that guy again. I haven't seen that guy since he said that shit months ago. That's one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me. It was fucking terrible, but it's one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me. Cause he was really distraught. He couldn't rationalize what was happening to him. Brother, you're not gonna start a hype train. You're not gonna start sending me money, because all that's gonna do is bolster your case as leader, and then people start campaigning. But there's clearly fragmentation within the polycule, because those two don't like each other. Well, it's unrequited. Is it never enough for you? Look at them. Sick shit. Sick shit, man. We making it rain outside? No, bro. Fuck out of here, man. Go take that shit elsewhere. Wake up. Hello. That's a guild? Oh my god. What are the roles and responsibilities? Who's got jobs? Is there a blacksmith? No. Mr. Plantain Iron Step? Yeah, I still gotta watch that fucking GTA bullshit. Yo. Yo. Getting a little trepidatious. No. No money in my face. Wild thing to say. You guys have said worse. Fuck with me Friday. I forgot because I wasn't live on Monday. Didn't say that. He did not say that. He thought that shit though. All my life he thought that shit. All my life, not yet, USB. You. But we'll see. Yeah, I guess we can look at it. I guess we can look at it. But I think. We
have Sonic.
Yeah, if your polycule's not diverse though, like, I mean, that's why there's clear fragmentation there. Without a widening of your perspectives, man, just play the video. Look, man, I'm letting. What is happening? I don't think it's. Pretending to drown like an EP. That was good. What if I just played the fucking clip of today, man? Wait, I forgot you guys are British. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Nah, I get it now. I get it now. Proceed. Like, you mean that's why? That's why. Yeah. It's okay, though. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't. Like to apologize. I added a bunch of clips for this Friday. I mean, we'll figure it out, brother. What I need to do actually though is fucking make forms for the other shit. Cause otherwise it's just gonna be a bunch of fucking videos. Nobody ever posts articles. Occasionally they do. It's gonna be a bunch of fucking videos. May as well be a try not to laugh. But I need to post like the form links, I guess, to do the other shit. What kind of article do you mean? Fucking anything? That's the whole point, is that it could be anything. I can't guarantee I'll spend a lot of time on it. Commit to the try not to laugh. Yeah, it's fucking, you know? Yeah, it's fucking, yeah, you know? You know, people in here aren't that funny. People are not that funny here. Hey, brother, trust me, you've already hit bedrock. Don't even worry about it, brother. You cannot get any lower. And I promise you guys are not even close to the worst. You guys are not even top 100 worst chatters that have ever been in here. What's good, Zemo? How the fuck aren't we? You're not even a blip. I'm sorry. You and his polycule are not even a blip. No, I promise you it's impossible for you to become number one. The shit that has been said to me in here over 8 years is, I promise you are not even close. You are not even close, and there's no amount of effort you could put in. No, this is not a test. I'm telling you, it's so unlikely that you ever even crack the top 10. Do I have preemptive permission? Sure. No, actually. Because I got to observe. Because it might be funny. Yeah, that's why his name is the fucking Banished, bro. Seems like it's really not. It's really not. Look, they're more than welcome to attempt it. Wait, my break shit. Yeah, I know. Do I believe that? I believe that. For what it's worth, I believe 60% of your polycule is racist. But look, we've had some real racists in here. You will get banned, but you certainly won't crack the top 10. You certainly, it's just, what's a polycule? Fuck, I thought you were a learned man intro. I thought you were on the up and up. I wasn't being racist, but I sure can be. Okay, what if you didn't? What if you didn't? Who are these chatters? I mean, fuck, bro. It's really hard to describe their impact. I recall getting banned for a funny joke. Shut your nerd ass up, Zach. Bald bitch. I'm sorry, bro. It's not you. It's the rest of it. It's everything else that's happening. It's everything else that's happening, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't Willard, bro. Wait, can I get some Willards in the chat? How are we feeling? Look, that guy's getting banned last. You're getting banned, then Prong's getting banned, and then that guy. I think. You can't just type Willard in a fucking YouTube chat. You can't just do that, bro. You can't just do that. What if instead of crazy bread, what if Little Caesars sold freaky bread? What time? Stop, bro. Stop. I would freak on that bread, though. I respect Caesar in his game. I do. Zach might get banned again. I fucking wish, bro. Give us member emos then, bro, but I just don't care about the fucking YouTube streams. And you guys don't either. And you guys don't either, man. Garlic dip gotta be laced. I haven't had Little Caesar pizza in 15 years. But I respect Caesar in his game. I know I seen that, Zach. I seen that. I'm just here for the music. Oh, otherwise you'd be on the YouTube stream? Yeah, I guess that's true. Guess that's true. Bro, my squad is not gonna be here to play rematch, man. I'm gonna have to play solo. Play with these fucking dorks. I care, YouTube Snark. Don't care, bro. Don't care. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. He really don't care, but I don't, bro. I'm nice. I'll carry you, Zach. We played together. You're ass, and I'm bad. However, I'm not bad anymore. When I played with you, I was fucking terrible. I was fucking terrible. I don't play with you fucking freaks. And it has nothing to do with you guys being in a polycule. That's not the freak shit. Not broke enough for Little Caesar. I was, though. I was. Mango Mountain Dew. Would carry you so hard. Trust. Carry me where? Because you wouldn't carry me in game. You would carry me to the fucking dungeon. And I wouldn't let you. And I wouldn't fucking let you. Okay, I looked up what it meant. All right. Dog shit concept. No, you would carry me hard because you would be hard while carrying me. Unhand me. I'm the best facilitator the game has ever seen. Stop, bro. Stop. That's not you. Get off me. Unhand me, dog. All-time video. All-time fucking video. Oh my days. Carrying hard, whilst hard. Yeah, no, I get it. Okay, I get it. I get it, bro. No softies. Any flacciders? She said that so medieval. She really did. And the dog was minding his fucking, like, it wasn't really minding his business, but it was like, it was doing some shit. Like, it was just, whatever she was talking about during the day, brother said always. Brother got ED. Oh my God. Point life, he got ED. Oh my God, bro. He has a hormonal imbalance. Oh my God, bro. He's got erectile dysfunction. Oh no. I seen the 0 views and the reason to about 100K views on the other. That's like, there's a 50-50 chance that any TikTok I post either goes crazy or I get banned for. And like I said, me uploading Jerk Nowitzki, Jamaican Femboys, and a Crocodile Gay Agenda as the next 3 videos was certainly not to my benefit. All I have is Is it not might, Drew? Not might, bro. Depending on what your geographical location was. I mean, you were. Yeah, I'm still banned on TikTok, so. I'm in the South. Yeah, but like just because you go back in time doesn't mean you go back in time in the same location you're in now. You're already going back in time. You could choose any other location. All right, it's getting too racial. All right, well, watch the fucking first 30 seconds of this dumb fucking chungus ass video, and then I'll put on fucking Iron Chef maybe, because we're at an hour. You guys okay with that? Not that it fucking matters, to be honest, what you say. Hell yeah, dude. So that kind streamer did not intend for it. You don't know that. But yeah, I just give everybody the benefit of the doubt. They said she doesn't like them anyway. I need the class's opinion. What's the take on milk duds? No, bitch, don't eat them. Who the fuck is eating milk duds, man? Shit sticking to your fucking teeth and ripping out your feelings? Why? Why? Why are you eating milk duds? For what? For real? Thank you. Who was pro milk dud? My mom eats milk duds, bro. I'm always talking, hell nah. That's what I'm saying, bro. People are saying I'm wild. Who are they? Who the fuck are they? Don't smack in my ears like that. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing. You chose to be here. Yeesh. Some others who enjoy you or some BS. Well, don't do that. You can't just assume they enjoy a terrible beverage because they like milk duds. But you could, if they were eating milk duds and Whoppers, like, if those are their favorite candies, milk duds and Whoppers, then you could maybe assume that they were chugging Yoo-hoo. But I don't. That's a pretty big jump, I think, considering how bad Yoo-hoo is. Considering how bad Yoo-hoo is, that's a pretty crazy jump, I think. All right, I'm gonna watch the beginning of this fucking chungus ass video, and then we'll go because I wasn't live on Monday. I said Whoppers, and I thought you meant Burger King for a second. No, what? No, Whoppers, bro. The fucking malt. The malt, man. The malt. Of course, I gotta move myself so there's not two of me. I really got this fit off, dog, so I can't lie to you. Nesquik is the best. I don't fuck with Nestle. 1, 2, right after they hoed me after that tweet, and they didn't give me free chocolate milk, but gave somebody else the chocolate milk. I'm just fuck them. Anyway, we'll watch the beginning of this fucking chungus ass video and then Iron Chef. This one I got Mick Yak Strange. There you go. Okay.
Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
Yeah. That brother got that belly on him. I'll say Parkers.
Oh.
What is happening? 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 You're jumping in Nikes. You're jumping in Nikes. I got boots on. Holy shit, you're getting the fit off, bro.
Wait, how's he
oh
doing
God,
that?
I was.
Like, nah, bro. Crocs are pretending to drown so they can eat people. I don't care what the gays are doing. So-called free thinkers, when they get a Snark stream notification, probably exist. I'm not reading this. I'm not. Can somebody call
Omar really did that shit though. He really
What do we
did.
say today for the intro of the Fuck With Me Friday? But I need to get a quirky intro.
Now they're fighting about who the
Fucking,
leader
it's
is.
Friday night fucking with me. Let's run it. We're like for a
Anyway, we were not like Rebecca Black on that Friday, bro. We really were not. We really were the fuck not. Saving Omar for the end was a great move. Yeah. Yeah, we needed that. That was it really juiced the fucking watch time. It really did. Okay. Does anybody remember what fucking episode we're on? Butter, I'm sure you did. I can check if you really. I'm sure I'll remember once I pull it up. But double digits? No, yeah, I'm fairly certain. I am fairly certain. Oh shit, 74? Is that true? I remember eggplant. Do I remember eggplant? No, I don't. I remember konyaku. Do I remember Mishima beef? I don't know that I remember Mishima beef. Lime. Another laser in my... I don't remember Mishima beef. I don't think so. I think the last one we did was the konyaku. I think that's what it was. I guess I should. I guess I'll put it in the title. I forgot to do so. More remember challenges in the food. I guess the food is so unremarkable. Fuck that one, Nepo Baby Chef. Is that the guy that beat Morimoto? Me from myself. Take me from myself. There was a Nepo chef though. There was. With his brother there. There's also one with his father who was an incredible chef. But it's fun. He makes soup. Oh, my mistake. I didn't know he was fucking soup guy. My bad. What was I thinking? With potatoes, I think. Well, that potatoes is like 2 episodes from now. So maybe that's it. All right. Well, I'm gonna watch this fuck ass show. And yeah, bro. Oh my god, Iron said he did want his wife. He did want that white guy's wife, bro. That white guy became a chef specifically so he could move to Japan and find his fucking Asian bride, bro. It was disgusting, really, what was happening. It was really disgusting what was going on. Anyway, I appreciate the raid. You polycule can leave if you need. I appreciate it. No, it was not on his Tenchi type beat. Tenchi is fucking Asian. Tenchi's Chinese, bro. Dismissing them as crazy? Well, then they'll feel trapped here, bro. I want them to know that they can leave if they so choose. I'm not telling you to do shit. I don't give a rat's ass, okay? Don't let him lie to you. He's not Chinese. I've met Tenchi. He's Chinese, bro. I'm the normal, have a spectacular stream. I got a favorite game. Good luck, brother. Hey, good luck, brother. That guy is the normal one somehow, some way. I will admit that. That guy's the normal one. No, he unfortunately is. I thought it might be you because you were reluctant to reciprocate his advances. But then you made your colors known. Now, if you guys want to see some heat, though, watch the intro of this shit. The stuff he says, look, I haven't seen it. Volume good?
5 years ago, a man's fantasy became reality. In a form never seen before. A giant
About to see some drip. You've just never seen drip like it.
The motivation for spending
Wait, I need to move myself.
Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations.
It's fucking facts, bro.
Dream, he first secretly started
Quit taking the first comment from me, you big and busty bitch. Y'all don't be watching shit anyway.
And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary.
Holy shit, bro. Look at Morimoto-san.
Iron Chef Japanese.
Who don't? I mean, you be watching, bro, but y'all, the collective.
Iron Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai.
They always got him holding that fucking pear, bro.
Chen Kenichi. And Masahiko Kobe is Iron Chef Italian.
He doesn't get chosen very often.
The arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from around the world.
Iron Chef Italian does not get chosen often. They chose him to go against the Mexican chef, and then did he get smoked? Did he get smoked, or did he?
Wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. But this man has even bigger dreams. Yes, he is on a quest to see
Oh, he's
and
also. I didn't know he was also
experience
Taiwanese.
more from around the world. In Paris.
I feel like he maybe said that once. I didn't remember. Yeah, I'm
in
not a
Beijing.
free Taiwan, free Hong Kong. Sakai is the best chef there on God. Is that true?
Kitchen Stadium.
Look at him, bro. He's getting that shit off. He's getting that fit off.
Around the world and their artistic creations. What inspiration
That brother
will
is
today's
getting that
challenger
shit
bring?
off.
And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will
Okay.
be on.
Wait, they're about to start the intro.
If memory serves me right, there is no authoritative restaurant guide in Japan. I, of course, was planning
Why
to
she-
be the
why is she in the
first,
whip
yet
like that?
I have found one woman who has the same dream.
Okay.
Not only has she tried the very best restaurants around the world, she also became the very first
I see.
Japanese woman to be trained.
Ever?
at
She was the first
Taiwan.
Japanese woman ever? This is her? She was the first Japanese woman ever?
She also
Holy
became
shit.
the very first Japanese woman to be trained at Taiwan, the highly acclaimed
She's her for
three-star
real, bro.
restaurant in France.
That's fucking crazy though, actually. Legitimately.
It was so important to me to be trained in the kitchen of Taiwan, the best in the world. I want to become a culinary critic that understands the viewpoints of a chef.
Then she said, stop hating on me, man.
Good for her. It is my wish to invite her to my kitchen stadium.
He yummed that motherfucker, bro. Look at him.
Today's challenger, a woman who has experience in the
I mean,
elite
she-
kitchen of Taiwan.
Who
Culinary
is
critic
beating her though?
Kobayashi. She joined the culinary world at a relatively ripe age of 28. A year
Oh
after
my God.
marrying star pitcher Shigeru Kobayashi, who led the Tokyo Giants to the pennant.
Wow. Wow. He couldn't make it to the league though, like the actual
She
league?
soon left for France, alone, to pursue
Oh,
her
shit.
dreams. And after a year
Hey, put that
at
creature
Cordon
down.
Bleu, she made it into Taiwan's kitchen.
The experience
it
gave
is.
me everything, not just the cooking, but also taught me
Of
how
course
a top
not.
restaurant
Shohei's the
should
goat.
be, how guests should be treated.
Her creations
Yeah, but she
of
might.
what she learned at Taiwan. She upholds the tradition of true French cuisine.
Yeah, she might smoke whoever
So
she goes up
now,
against.
Kobayashi, show us the spirit of French cuisine here
But look at her,
in the
though.
kitchen stadium.
Look at how accomplished she is, and she started so
I'm
late,
going
quote
to rely
unquote.
on my classic French skills in this battle.
Yeah, and you know they struggle with plating on this show. You know they struggle with that shit. She been Frenchified just like no. I was French for a mere moment. Just came back to say sorry. We might have got a little too freaky. Did she make you say that? Did your streamer make you say that? I promise you guys. Like I said, you guys are not even top 100 worst shatters. I promise it's okay. You don't have context, but I used to have a lot more people in here, and it used to be a lot worse. So don't worry about it. As long as you're not, you know, actually bigoted. Yeah, I'm not tripping. But that British shit gotta stop. How is he getting this fit off, bro? Who else do you know would get this shit off?
修行を積んだ挑戦者がやってまいりましたしかもかつての有名ピッチャーの
Who else do you know is getting a fit off like this, bro? The stand user could be anybody. Are you watching JoJo with them, Tenshi?
Entering Kitchen Stadium, the battlefield of top chefs.
Hey,
a
bro.
beautiful lady walking the red
It doesn't
carpet.
get like that.
Trained at one of the toughest kitchens in the world, Taiwan in France, maybe the
I'm not
country's
cool enough?
best
Damn it,
three-star
bro.
restaurant. With her teachers up in the royal box,
But that is funny
she's
as,
set to
as
show
hell
the
out of you.
world her stuff.
Because that's fucking absolutely
Nice to
facts,
meet
bro.
you.
The stand user could be anybody.
台湾で学んだその技と発想じゃあどうぞ披露して
Thank you very much. I'll try to do my very best today.
頑張ってください
Thank you.
それでは
Okay, but who is she choosing?
ちょっと心が広む3人の鉄人を登場させましょう。よみがえれアイアンシェフ。
It's the Yu-Gi-Oh!
The three Iron Chefs,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
the
one.
leaders of culinary trends in Japan. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi. Iron Chef French
Why they got him
Sakai,
holding this shit like
and
this
Iron
every
Chef
time, bro?
Japanese Masaharu
I don't get it.
Morimoto. Today,
I don't
they
get it,
face
bro.
a
Him
challenger
hitting
with an
the-
impressive, if not intimidating background.
さあ伺いましょう。誰と戦いますか？
Chef Sakai, please.
All right, we get what
Oh,
we
of course.
want,
Of course, the
duel
French,
with
yeah.
Hiroyuki Sakai. He's one of the first to incorporate Japanese techniques in French cuisine.
He was
In fact,
steezy a
his
little
artistic
bit.
use of color and his sense have earned him the moniker the Delacroix of French cuisine. But as Iron Chef, he must come through against a woman who is trained at one of the top restaurants in France. The pressure's on.
挑戦者の夫は現在近鉄バッファローです。そこ
Okay.
で牛
Oh, there you go.
と思ったのですが、ただの牛では面白くないので、全身霜降り。年に
I'm really locked in. Like I already don't know they're cooking fucking Mishima beef.
和牛を取り寄せます。1頭150万円。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。
Yeah, this fucking Final Fantasy encounter music. Why I got the picture of mans that they smoked? Why did this is the cow you would be cooking?
三島牛。
This is
Ah, yes, Mishima beef.
ah.
If memory serves me right, Mishima cattle are raised on Mishima Island on the sea
Who would've
of
guessed?
Japan. Due to geographical isolation, they remain one of the few.
That brother is grazing. Hold on.
Japanese cattle. They are known for the quality
Shit
of
is
marbled
glistening.
beef that just melts in one's mouth. Simply the best in Japan.
These my
So now,
relatives.
you
You're
two
not.
chefs,
No,
it
it's,
is up to you
you're
to
not a
produce
Mishima cow.
artistic creations that do the best beef justice.
Well, sure, but you didn't have to do that here. I guess you did. I guess you do for the experience, so you know.
Challenges Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai. Despite a relatively brief career, her mentors speak highly of her abilities and promise she'll bring heat to bear on the Iron Chef, who's always under pressure to win.
Why did she say Goo Lagoon? What type of what's going on, bro?
A French cuisine affair with the
You
best
motherfuckers are
beef in
not
Japan.
cohesive at all.
Mishima beef is the theme ingredient. Top quality marbled beef, a real delicacy. As Kobayashi quickly away.
Okay, now that's the fillet of beef right there.
What Kobayashi picked up there?
Yeah, this one right here. This is the fillet. And the Iron
We're waiting
Chef
for it.
has
Why
picked
didn't she
up
get
three
more?
types. The sirloin,
Yeah, why didn't she-
fillet, and the ribeyes.
Yes, Sakai really loaded up. And Hattori Mishima beef, this is the first time I've ever heard of it.
Well, actually, I don't blame you. It's rare. Very, very rare. They're raised on a small
Okay.
island on the waters of the Sea of Japan, and they graze on the hills of that island. And the island,
I'm
of
sure
course,
they
is
do.
called Mishima.
And extremely marbled it is.
Yeah, all the cuts are marbled. Perhaps you can say it's the best Kobe beef in the world. And you know, the marble or the fat, it tastes really sweet. It's really nice, and it'll just melt in your mouth.
Well, at $12,000 a head, it better, and they probably get a better massage than those Kobe
Is
beef cattle too.
that brother tasting
Hey, look,
it?
he's checking
He
out
is.
the taste here.
Yes, the Iron Chef a taste test.
It looks great even when it hasn't been cooked.
Sure.
Oh, we didn't
beef
see
sashimi
who
maybe
was judging
with
today.
This Mishima beef. And with that, let's get on with the business of introducing our guests today, who will also be on the tasting panel. First,
I
next
sure
to me,
have. Okay, now we
beautiful
have.
actress Megumi Oishi. Thanks for coming in today.
Yes, pleasure to be here.
How about
Hello,
it? We have a
Megumi.
female chef today's challenger.
Right.
Nobody say
I hope
anything.
She does well in today's show. I'm looking forward to seeing her work. Yes.
Okay, well, we'll see what approach she takes with beef. Maybe we'll see something different today.
Right. I look forward to her techniques as well as her feminine style in garnishing the dishes.
Okay, well, thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.
Okay, Megumi
And
looks
also
all right.
with
Like I
us
won't say
here for
anything.
the
Thank
Mexican
you.
Battle artist Corn.
I commented on an Asian woman one
Thanks for
time.
being
No,
with
you
us
know what the
today.
fuck you people
Corn,
are,
you had
okay?
Mishima beef before?
I've heard the name, but I've probably never had it before.
I fuck with Core heavy,
And
bro. Every
speaking
time
of
he's
beef,
here,
Of course, the techniques of the chef really count, but the
He takes
quality
his
of the
shit
beef
seriously.
Makes a big difference.
All right.
Brother is
Thrilled to be
mincing.
here.
Well, glad to hear that. And also today we have the Challenger's better half, pitching coach of the Contessa Buffaloes.
You can't judge.
But thanks for coming in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, coach, first inning so crucial to a pitcher, you know that. So how's your wife started out in this game? Is she throwing strikes right out of the gate?
No, he really does be
very
good.
nervous, and I have to admit I'm very nervous too. I feel like I'm back on the mound, feeling nervous before the first
All right,
pitch.
we'll get that shoulder loose.
What about Elote?
And of course, our commentator, Dr. Yukio Hattori. Doc?
Always a pleasure.
Doc.
Go, Ota.
Here he goes, our first
The
Fuki-san.
news that I have today is that the Challenger has cut her hand.
What?
No.
Oh, dear.
Right out of the gate, she cuts her hand, and that's the report. Is she okay?
I think she sliced the fillet into thin layers, and she's now pounding on them to make them even thinner.
Well,
That's not what
do
we
you think
asked.
she'll do with that now, then?
Probably gonna wrap something in it.
Okay, and we still got to get a little word on that cut hand.
Fukuisan?
Yes.
When the Iron Chef first tasted the beef, you know, when it was still raw before it was cooked,
Uh-huh.
he said it tasted quite fatty, but now after braising it or frying it for a minute or two, he says it's really sweet.
Sweet?
Sweet beef?
Yeah, that's he
Sweet,
just.
it has a really nice aroma.
Yeah, we just said that. We just talked
Yes.
about that.
In this frying pan, the Iron Chef has simply olive oil, ribeye cuts, salt, and pepper.
Okay, a conventional start to that one.
Uh-huh.
Now the Challenger is pasting
Oh my
something
God.
onto the thin slices.
It looks like foie gras.
Foie gras paste?
No?
Oh nah, bro. It's fucked up what they be doing to them ducks, man.
This is foie gras mousse.
Okay, foie gras mousse applied.
It's fucked up what they be doing to them ducks. Also, I
the Challenger's
don't-
mentors. To the left is Chef Daniel Martin, her teacher when she attended.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't
Blue
like that,
cooking
so-
school in Japan. He's the serious one there, and Jean-Paul Chiervo, who also taught her. He's now a chef at Taiwan Robuchon's Tokyo branch. And
It's
she has several
like
other
the
supporters up
meat
there,
already has a
colleagues
ton
and
of
such, to
fat.
view
So
her
why
in
are we
the
adding
battle
more?
today
Why are we adding so
in
much
Kitchen
more?
Stadium.
I feel like it'll take away
I have some more
from.
information about the Challenger's injury. She
Okay.
cut her hand close to her left thumb. Now, remember, this happened when she was slicing the filet mignon that she just applied the foie gras mousse to a minute ago.
Okay, and that's not a bandage there. That's just regular duct tape. Kobayashi-san, do you think she's okay? She's really.
Let's get to Lars.
hurting
Anything on the
from
merch?
outset, and then she cut her finger.
Soon. If
Now,
not this
Iron
Friday,
Chef
then next
side,
week.
The flame shooting skyward from this one.
Okay, he's working on the ribeyes.
Okay, the ribeye pieces from earlier.
And he's added some wine, some red wine to this.
All right, well, Oishi-san, so far it all looks good to you?
Yes, grilled, stewed, sauteed, anything. It all looks
Raw.
great.
Ah!
Minutes have elapsed.
Okay, I can see the Challenger pulling
Ew.
out some ham here.
Right.
Now, she's
She
gonna put that
lost.
on spinach. And
I'm
the
sorry, she
ham will
lost,
actually
bro.
add saltiness
She
to
put
the
fucking
vegetable.
Mishima beef,
And how would she
foie
finish
gras
this one we're
mousse,
looking
I imagine
spinach,
she'll roll
and
this.
And then
fucking
braise it, maybe?
But this is quite
some
unique,
ham,
matching
bro.
up
Like,
ham with beef.
Oh, yes, really.
And look, she's trying to work frantically with her hand taped up there.
I'm sorry, you
Her
said
movements, of course,
moose,
hampered, and that's gonna
not
affect her performance
moose.
today
Like
for
she's
real.
cooking moose, like meese, bro, like
Here
moose.
inside the Iron Chef's
A
pressure
whip.
cooker, he has the sautéed ribeye cuts,
Had
red
foie
wine,
gras
fond de
mousse.
veau, veal stock, onions, and garlic.
All right, and here's a slow-mo replay of what
Oh,
he was doing with
yeah,
that.
bro.
Yeah, the garlic's added.
And the onions quartered, not chopped up. Iron Chef Sakai today being challenged by a female chef, Kumiko Kobayashi. She also doubles as a culinary critic.
Okay, see, she's rolling it up now.
The ham and spinach inside the beef,
It's so big when it's rolled out.
like a Sunday newspaper.
Now, the question is how she's going to cook this.
Yeah.
The question is,
She's just perfecting the shape.
why
now.
did she do
could
it?
wrap another
Like-
layer of something around this, or just start grilling or frying this.
But now with the plastic wrap, yeah, go ahead.
The Iron Chef is sautéing top sirloin with soy sauce, olive oil, salts, together with awamori, a spirit made in Okinawa. I asked him why he's using awamori for sautéing, and he said, I'm trying to control or cut down on the fat in this marbled beef.
Huh. Awamori, an
Stakui-san.
alcoholic spirit from Okinawa.
wait, Okinawa's
That has
fire,
a little
bro.
bit of a strong smell to it.
Now, maybe he's going
We
to use
love
that
Okinawa.
smell to control the oiliness of the beef.
Go ahead.
The
What an
Challenger's
incredible
now
place.
using cocoa powder.
I fucking knew it, bro.
What? This is a first for me. I like cocoa, I like beef, but together, this is a new technique here. Coating
It happens.
beef chunks with cocoa powder.
Yeah.
Take it.
I have some comments
It's a
from
popular
Daniel
Mexican
Martin in
dish.
the Royal Box, and he says Kumiko specializes in meat dishes. She's got a perfect opportunity today if she doesn't let the injury bother her. He told her to
She
remember what
is,
he
I
taught her,
think.
and she'd do well. She's number one, he said.
All right, good report, Ota. Thanks.
Now I'm not gonna lie to you. I still don't fuck with it,
Tomiko Kobayashi,
but I get
the
it.
First Japanese woman to be accepted into and graduate from the
It's
Academy.
the first Japanese woman ever, bro. Imagine that.
The Iron Chef has just put a roasting pot into the oven, and in it he has this sirloin sauteed in awamori. Plus, he's added to that soy sauce, sugar,
Once the guy put on the glasses, I knew he already won. He just looks too cool.
All right, got it there.
Okay, now the Iron Chef is really creative using fat of the beef here. Now, on the other hand, I can see the challenger using vanilla beans.
Vanilla?
Ah, to go with the cocoa powder?
I think so, yeah.
Vanilla and cocoa, huh?
Sounds delicate.
Walnuts?
Ah, yes, that's right, yes.
And walnuts too, with cocoa, vanilla beans. It's got to be a dessert.
Yes,
Sounds
that's right.
great.
Kobayashi-san, you look a little concerned about the proceedings.
Fukuyi-san,
Yes.
I asked the challenger about the beef smothered with cocoa powder, and she said it may look new and avant-garde, but it's actually a very classic French dish.
Huh? A classic?
Oh. And
Sure.
is it ground beef?
Yes, he has ground the beef, the Mishima beef.
Wait.
He's also added onions in this.
Wait,
He's
hold
gonna have a
on.
raw item.
A steak tartare stuffed in tomatoes?
Yes,
I
so far
bet
it
it-
looks like that, yeah.
As an appetizer?
As far as I can tell so far.
Oh, his
He's
tartare
added
shit's
some
got to
chopped
stop.
parsley and
But yeah,
now
that
goes
does
in
what it
there.
looks.
It looks almost
Fuck,
like
bro.
Korean steak tartare.
All right, wait a sec here. Kobayashi, the challenger, is off the man, has gone to the dugout to change the bandage, and
Oh.
this is gonna hurt now.
Oh, I thought that shit was.
Coach,
I thought that was
worried
blood, but
about
it was a
your
shadow.
Well, I am, but she's in the game now. It's up to her to stick it out to finish this.
All right, you're not cutting her any slack.
No, that's what she used to tell me when I was pitching. She always got on my case when I didn't finish the game.
Well, you're right. She'll have no relief help from the bullpen in this game. Both you two know what it takes to get a win, I'd say. And Coach, he'll be watching
I'd
his wife
say.
finish the game today. Now, what do we have here?
Damn it, Jackson. 3
Looks like
years,
sugar.
gang.
Trend.
3 years, bro.
Maybe making
Come
a
on,
dessert
man.
here. That could be possible. I think maybe she's going to melt the granulated sugar.
That's what it would seem
Into
like to
a
me.
syrup, maybe.
Yeah, it's most likely going to be a dessert.
All right, more sweet stuff from the challenger.
Fukuyi-san?
Yes, take it.
I have more comments for the challenger from John Paul Ciervo in the Royal Box,
Okay.
who told the challenger to just calm down and believe in herself. He says, I can't do anything for you up here except cheer you on, but give it your best, and you can do it.
All right,
Hell
Martin,
yeah,
with the
bro.
word expression,
Hell
though, and
yeah.
All of Kobayashi's teachers concerned with their star pupil working with her injured hand.
He does look worried.
Coach, your wife?
No, she responded to that.
Well, your wife, you got to be proud of that girl.
Looks like she's starting to settle down.
Well, in another life, if she were a man, maybe she would have.
Reverting back to old. Like the one time I don't push his mother, reverting back to old. What are you talking about?
Side now, stuffing the tomatoes with some steak tartare, stuffing them to
Fuck
the
you talking
max
about?
There.
Fukuyi-san?
Yes.
Let me just refresh your memory on what he's stuffing these tomatoes with here. Minced filet mignon, onions, anchovies, capers, Tabasco sauce,
Sure, man.
2
See,
types
well,
of
I didn't see that.
scallions,
I wasn't
egg
paying
yolks, and
attention.
pepper.
All right, and they look great as usual. Just hard sitting here watching and waiting.
30 minutes have elapsed.
I didn't.
check out
What the
the
fuck? What happened? If she was a man, what?
Right, Martin, with the worried expression though, and all of Kobayashi's teachers concerned with their star pupil working with her injured hand. Coach, your wife?
No, she responded to that.
Well, your wife, you got to be proud of that girl.
Looks like she's starting to settle down.
Well,
Okay.
in another life, if she were a man, maybe she would have outpitched you. All right, let's go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that's not that
Hey, check out
crazy.
the Iron Chef. He's cooking it shabu shabu
You
style.
motherfucker made it sound like it was insane what
All
she
right,
said.
30 minutes gone, and yes, that's what he did. Today, it's a French on French cuisine battle using the.
They're
best
just saying
beef
that she's
you
got
can get
heart.
from
That's
Japan's
it.
Mishima
And
beef.
she's very
We've
good at
already
the things she
passed the halfway
does.
point.
Now he's lightly dipping
Yeah,
the beef
okay.
slices into hot water.
And did he do anything else to them?
Yes, I saw him sprinkling something on it.
Really?
All
Yeah,
right.
it looked
well,
like
here's
lemon
what he
juice.
did. Yeah, shabu shabu style of cooking here, literally seconds.
Yeah.
Then added lemon. I didn't see that. Huh.
And then he's put the slices on top of the stuffed
Well, you gotta add the
tomatoes,
lemon.
A double dose of today's theme ingredient in this dish.
Fukuyi-san?
Yes.
As
Yeah, I
we
mean
just saw
that's.
in the instant replay, he cooked the sirloin shabu shabu style before adding it on.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
sirloin
And
slices.
sorry, I asked the Iron Chef how he feels about using Mishima beef, and he said for a chef, it doesn't get any better than this. It's a luxurious honor. This could be my
Mm-hmm.
first and last time to use it. I guess I should also thank the bulls, too.
All right. Yes, he and we should be grateful. Only about 20 head of cattle a year are available. The marbled beef, the best, simply the best in Japan. Oishi corn, you two hit the tasting lottery
As-
today.
Oh, yes, I feel so
Lucky.
lucky.
Okay, the Iron Chef has pulled out some wood shaving sheets here.
It is different. Normal
Yes, go ahead.
About this wrapping the Iron Chef is using.
Wagyu does
he
have
says
some
that the
sweetness, but
woody
it's not the
aroma
same
will
as-
give it a really nice smoked flavor.
Okay, now that means he's going to grill this even more.
In
as
the oven?
this.
And look, there's some miso.
Right, miso.
on beef.
Adding a little bit of miso onto the surface of the
We
meat.
love
It's a Japanese
miso.
technique.
Yes.
Okay,
The
right.
aroma will be nice.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Walked
okay.
over this way, I'm sure.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
I tried to get some more details about this item that the Iron Chef has wrapped in the wood sheets, and all he would tell me is that it's going to be perfect.
All right.
Hell
Sakai, pulling out all
yeah,
the
Sakai.
stops.
I still think he's going to put this back in the oven.
One more time.
Yeah, he hinted
Yeah.
at that because he wanted a smoked flavor.
All right. Yes, Hattori, that's right. He did. And now 2, 3 sheets, double, triple wrapping.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
I'm on the Challenger site now, and remember the beef cubes smothered in cocoa powder?
Right.
Well,
I
now
do.
melted granulated sugar has been added to that.
Okay, simmering right there.
The surface is really shiny, pretty.
Sugar added to the
That
beef,
was your
cocoa
input?
too.
Now,
I
that's
mean,
not
no
that
shade,
unusual
but
if
like-
you don't count the cocoa. It's a Japanese way of doing braised beef.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Sugar's added in many of the braised meat dishes, actually, with soy sauce, of course.
Yeah,
And
of
this
course.
is also a dish on the Challenger side here.
Well, this is a pie, wrapped in a pie dough.
Fukui-san?
Go.
On these pie crusts is a combination of shallot onions, olive oil, beef, morel mushrooms, a type of cooking style that the Challenger calls grasbiando. She has cooked these
Okay.
together and chilled them in the fridge before putting them on these pie crusts.
What the heck is grasbiando?
Well, you know the word.
Oh, he kinda said- he said that shit right back, though.
A stock, so to speak.
My sugar
You
be
keep
braising
cooking it
my
until it
meat,
becomes
you
thicker
get me?
yet translucent.
Get the fuck away from me.
Cooking it?
Right. So it's a very thick.
Because what do you mean by braise, bro?
All right, Hattori, we're up to speed on it now.
You
So
could have
this has a
said
thick
B
flavored soup in it.
In layman's
with the B
terms,
from
meat
braising,
pies.
raising my
right,
meat.
Exactly. Now, if you check out
And
the
that
Iron
might have been
Chef here,
crazy.
The wood-wrapped item is
yes.
coming out.
Fukui-san?
Yes, go.
I asked the Iron Chef about the miso.
She
he
not
used on
braising
this.
your
It's called
shit, bro,
shinshu
like-
miso. It's a light miso.
That shit
I asked
falling
why
off the
he used this
bone.
particular type, and he said, I believe this miso will match perfectly with the flavor of the quality Japanese beef. After smoking it in the wood sheets, it will be excellent.
All right, but wouldn't the wood sheets burn in the oven?
Well, it should at least char.
All right, that's what he wants, I guess, for the smoked effect.
Well, that's what he was implying.
Now we find something on the Iron Chef side here.
Sure, buddy, sure.
Okay, this is the fat he took off from the sirloins.
The fat all scrunched up there.
Yeah, now I think he's going to make them really crispy here.
Ah, yeah, it looks really crispy.
See, if you go to a steakhouse,
The
at
extender
end, they
Scott
prepare the
Foster
fat
is
like
going. He's
this
not
and
extending
mix
that
them with the
shit.
garlic to make fried rice.
Right.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
About these crispy fried fat bits, the Iron Chef says he wouldn't do this with other beef, but with Mishima beef, it's more than okay. It will taste wonderful.
That's correct. Other
Okay.
beef would be far too heavy.
Yeah, but people got to ask, where's the beef?
Okay, well, when you look at it, it looks heavy, but it should be very,
Come
very
on.
light.
All right, 20 minutes to go as the fat sizzles and shrinks. And here on the Challenger side in the oven, it's
Figs.
figs, yes.
Fukui-san?
Go ahead.
Despite the inauspicious beginning, the Challenger looks like she's enjoying the battle. Her comments were, ever since I agreed to do this show, I've been training myself extra hard to prepare. No time or effort is wasted, and I'm not giving up until the final verdict is in.
Good for her.
Okay.
She's not conceding anything.
Okay,
injury and
now
all.
look at the challenger over here. What is this?
SK, my goat.
What
Was
did
this
she...
tea? Or
My
Cooked all
goat,
the tea?
SK.
She put the meat into some kind of tea?
Maybe English black tea.
What is she
Say,
doing?
Coach, tell me what, is this the type of food you get at home? Is this what she serves up at the dinner table?
I've never seen anything like this in our kitchen.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
I think this is consomme, a broth of some kind.
All right, consomme.
Okay, I think she'll be using the consomme again later.
Mmm, it should taste wonderful.
Maybe for a
It
stew or
sure
something.
should.
Okay, the beef in the consomme simmering on the stove.
Yes.
Plenty of
Fukui-san,
wet dirt.
The strings that she's tied around this meat block are to make sure that the shape of the meat is maintained.
All right, that sounds simple
Okay.
enough.
Hold
50
on, the
minutes left.
technique was
Let's
crazy.
fry. What's the Iron Chef got going?
Okay, now that's the fat he was working on a minute
Fukui-san?
ago.
Okay, yes.
In the Iron Chef's fried rice, he has included a
Oh.
unique combination of garlic and sugar.
Sugar and garlic.
Nice.
Oh,
Yes,
that
and he's
shit
also added the crispy fat
bus.
All right, the key.
Oh my god. That shit gotta go crazy. That might be the best thing I've seen on this fucking show, bro.
Just came off.
Okay, now I think he's planning to have the panel understand just how good fat can taste if taken from
Oh
quality beef.
my
Looks very much
god,
like a
bro.
peel-off there.
Well, he's frying it.
Yes, you're right.
Yep, a deep frying job, and now these are the Challenger's meat pies, right?
Yeah, it's
And these are getting deep
usually-
fried.
Well, sometimes grilled, but she chooses to fry it.
It's like a Russian meat pie.
I think I can imagine just what these will taste like.
Got
They'll be
marbled
delicious.
rice. Yeah,
The
bro. Yeah,
texture
these are
should
gonna be
be
good
really
too.
crispy yet tender.
All right.
Sakai does it again,
The
bro.
Iron Chef has been spooning some things into these small cups. The creamy top layer is a mixture of pureed broad beans, water, and milk, while underneath is, let's see, minced onions in consomme gelatin.
All right, don't know where
I
he's going with this
see.
Well, maybe he'll put what's in the oven on top of this. Nah, sorry, lost my mind for a moment.
Along with the tomatoes, I think.
He's tweaking.
Yeah,
He's
that's
tweaking.
better. Thanks. So this would be an appetizer then.
Right, and it looks like one per person, just like the tomatoes.
I don't know that he's cooking with that appetizer.
She started to get a dish down herself onto the plates.
So with the cocoa beef from before.
Yes, a French classic is
The
what she
cocoa
told us
beef.
it is.
Well, I still can't believe it's
This is
classic.
sweet, Doc?
Of course.
And with the big beef roll?
Yes, that one is being worked on right now by her assistants. Still
Oh, I forgot that she did
raw
that
or
shit
maybe
with
rare
fucking.
Raw.
This I'm not fucking with. This I'm not fucking with at all, bro.
with foie gras paste and
No, is she gonna serve this raw?
Fukuisan,
No,
yes. Just to
no.
review how she prepared this beef roll, she first pounded the filet mignon to make it thinner, then after salt and peppering it, she added foie gras mousse. Then she added a layer of steamed
Bro.
spinach and then a layer of ham before rolling it. Finally, she put it into the fridge to chill.
it's raw.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she did it because the beef is so rare, this Mishima beef. She wanted one item to enjoy the flavor in the raw, right?
Like a
You can call
tartare,
this a
yeah,
variety of
and
carpaccio.
How about Mishima beef
Uh,
carpaccio?
Sakai has this
And
as
now the
tartare
Iron
as
Chef,
well.
He doesn't stop. Caviar on top. Look at that.
With
Okay, I think I understand. The shabu shabu.
shabu
is,
shabu
the beef dipped in hot water.
slices,
It's not flavored much. So
and
he's
then
adding
caviar on top
saltiness
for
with
salt.
caviar.
Yeah.
Now the consomme adds a subtle yet profound taste to this.
I would
Young
try
Queen
it. I
very
trust her.
creative in
Why
ways
though?
combining these.
Consomme jelly, so to speak.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Okay. Less than 5 minutes now. The 5
I
minute
don't
mark.
Okay, now the
know,
smoke grills
bro.
out of the oven.
It's coming out.
Because his tartare dish is way better than her tartare dish.
Lightly smoked.
Right,
Fukuisan,
exactly.
Go.
I mentioned to the challenger that there's less than 5 minutes left, and she said, I'm sure I'll finish the 4 dishes I had in mind. I've forgotten all about the pain in my hand. I think I'm on a roll. Then she asked, does that sound too arrogant?
Not at all. She cut herself right out of the gate. We were all worried that would hamper her performance, but what a
She's got nothing
competitor,
but
a
duct
real
tape. Look at
gamer.
this
She's
gray
hung in there.
beef, bro.
And she's even having
That was
a
in the
good
fucking
time,
consomme.
still fired up about winning this battle. Our hats off to her.
Fukuisan?
Yes.
The Iron Chef's pressure cooker has just been opened again. He opened it a while
They
ago.
just
but
duct tape it?
wasn't
Yeah,
there
there's
that
no
time. This
fucking
time,
medical
however,
team here.
With a big smile on his face, he said,
They duct tape it raw first, and then they put, and then they had to like redo it and put gauze. Like
Whose mouth wet in water getting a close-up of this?
10 minutes
sure,
later.
Some fat, but not greasy at all. It should taste great. Okay, back to Kobayashi's side. She has placed some foie gras on top of the beef blocks and
stop with the
vegetables here
duck
coming out of
liver.
the plate for a stew,
Stop.
maybe?
I
With
believe
the
so. After
duck
giving it
liver.
More body, I think.
All right.
She over there fucking with leeks
There
and
she's
shit.
got that dish, the one with the cocoa and vanilla beans, beef in with both of them, and I guess it's for dessert.
I think so, yeah.
And she also has the figs in it too, so yes, it's got to be a dessert. A lot of sugar on top.
Right.
I guess it's time for
Raspberry
you see
sugar,
cocoa
milk,
beef
cocoa,
with raspberries, and you're like, oh, I.
Fukuisan?
Yes.
I told the Iron Chef that the tasters will be eating 4 or 5 meat dishes before he serves even one of his, and he said, yeah,
Did he?
I know. That's why I'm trying to offer dishes that are less greasy, with Japanese soy and vinegar, and one with stuffed tomatoes. He says, I am thinking.
That's right, Ota. The Iron Chef always goes second. He has to keep that in mind to
Mm-hmm.
impress the panel. The tasters, a subtle-looking dish. 1 minute left. The final 60 seconds.
Okay, that looks
Definitely
good.
a feminine touch here. You wouldn't really
Yes.
expect Sakai to be doing something like this before serving.
No, you wouldn't. He'd go for the one.
Fucking
the challenger
women.
and her sense of decoration
Women,
on
she's a
display.
girl.
Last minute ticking.
She's a
Bottom
girl.
of the ninth, 2 outs. But
Good,
who's
J
winning?
Splash.
We don't have a scoreboard, Kobayashi-san. Can your wife, the young phenom, be the winning pitcher, or Sakai, the seasoned veteran, velocity gone but experience and guile?
I think Sakai's
Too
got
much for the
this.
newcomer? 30
It
seconds
looks
left.
to me,
Kobayashi injured
but
her hand in the first inning, but she's managed to keep
it's better than
bringing
that
the
when they
heat
spent
the
that
rest of the
entire
way.
episode calling that guy
Getting out in this
fat.
battle. The Iron Chef, calm as usual.
They spent a whole episode calling that guy
15
fat.
seconds left, just a few finishing touches now. Look at that left hand. The challenger, after the tasting, she'll be congratulated by her husband, who's been with us all through this battle today. 5 seconds left. The cocoa sauce getting splashed on right at the
You should
finish.
tell them to do that. That'd be a good
That's
idea. They need to start doing more
Mishima
before that
beef
shit
battle
does.
is over.
You
Nah,
had
I don't
that
know grand
accident at the
slamming.
beginning, but after that, you seem to.
Fukuisan, how's the
get into
grumbler
rhythm.
doing?
Really?
Tell us about it.
The kitchen is shaking every time he
Trying
steps.
to do my best until the last minute. I'm really satisfied that I pulled it off.
And you're satisfied with the results?
Yes, well, I did my best. It should be okay.
How was it?
Well, today, I was using what I'm a little more familiar with, you know?
Uh-huh.
But the beef is the marbled beef. It's a little sweet, so I tried to combine it with the vegetables to control the taste so that it's as light as possible.
Did you succeed?
Oh god, what the fuck are you? Well, you are living a fucked up life.
4 dishes. First, filet carpaccio rolls.
Fucking
Paste, spinach, and ham
yuck.
rolled with thin slices of raw beef filet to enjoy the raw flavor of top quality Mishima beef.
Fucking
Second, beef
yuck,
filet
bro.
pie. Flavored
This
with the
looks
classic
great.
French sauce, Périgueux sauce, using fond du veau, stock of veal, and truffles.
This I would eat,
Sirloin
100%.
and consommé stew.
Yeah, I'd eat the
dish with
stew.
The perfect harmony between the body of Mishima beef and the sweetness of vegetables.
I have to go back. I don't remember.
Last, caramelized sirloin, another classic French dish using cocoa powder and vanilla beans, a meat dish that almost
Fondue.
Iron Chef Sakai has 5 dishes. First, steak tartare in tomato cup. Knowing the panel will
His
go through the
tartare
challengers'
dish
dishes
looks
first,
better
he
than
starts
hers.
with the refreshing appetizer.
So I got to give it to him.
matches well with the
It just
soup
has to
with
taste better.
consommé
It just
and
has
broad
to.
beans. Second, ribeye red wine stew and garlic rice.
As long as he
This
didn't come back to where with
combination
that. Oh,
maximizes
ugh.
the quality of the meat and the fat of Mishima beef. The crispy fat pieces in the garlic rice
Oh.
accentuate this course.
That shit busts, bro. This
Beef consommé soup, truly a professional work. Simple
That shit
yet
also has to be
profound,
incredible.
Fine-tuned by skillfully controlling the meat's flavor. The
She's
foie
cooked. She's
gras
gotta
adds
be.
body. Fourth, sirloin grilled in wood sheets. The
Raw
wood
ass
sheets in the oven
asparagus,
add
bro.
touch of
Like-
smoked flavor. He also added miso
has Sakai
paste to
lost.
give
I'm
it
not
Japanese
sure.
flavor
I
as
think
well.
so. I think all the
It's
Iron
served
Chefs have
with
lost from what we've
asparagus
seen.
and potatoes. Last, white asparagus rolls. He makes it look so easy to match white asparagus with Mishima beef. A little
That's crazy.
gravy
White
on the
asparagus
side
was like a
makes it perfect
whole
way to wrap up the beefy
episode.
dinner.
I think maybe he participated in that one, and that's why. Fresh out the bag asparagus. Yeah, fresh out the
Today's
fucking ground
challenger brings
asparagus.
Youth and beauty into Kitchen Stadium. Kumiko Kobayashi. She selects as her opponent Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai.
Fucking goat, bro.
A French cuisine affair. Chairman Kaga unveils the theme ingredient Mishima beef, the choicest of all beef in Japan. The challenger fighting through injury.
Bro, he
produces
does always
four
holding that
dishes.
shit.
The Iron Chef puts forward
It's
a
so
set of
fucking fun. Like,
5.
put it down, dude. You don't have to do that. Who's making you do this? But they make him do it. Like,
And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the
Is that the
panel
fortune
today
teller or is that
are
the food critic?
Photographer Tenmei Kano, actress Megumi Oishi, artist Korn, and fortune teller Kazuko Hosoki. First,
that's the
dishes
fucking
of
fortune teller.
challenger
She's the
Kobayashi.
worst.
こういう場所でですね、
Yes.
ご主人いらっしゃるところで、まあ料理で戦う
Not corn, man. I fuck with corn.
Well,
Corn
it's a
son.
very serious cook-off, so I got quite fired up, more than I usually do. Yes. The sauce
Damn,
is
wait,
light,
Miss
using
Oishi.
balsamic
Stop, dude.
vinegar.
It has many flavors, but it does construct one dish, so it allows me to experience what Mishima beef really tastes like.
I do
If it were
not
ordinary
fuck
beef,
with this
the
dish.
beef would stand out in a dish like this, almost too strongly. But this beef matches with every
No,
ingredient. on
no,
this
hell
plate.
no, bro.
The challenger
I just don't
serves
believe you.
portions of her sirloin consommé stew.
小林さん、今日の奥様は
I don't believe you. I just don't. There's no reason you should have the Mishima beef, the foie gras, spinach, and then ham.
More classic French dishes. She's taken really a different approach from Iron Chef Sakai's dishes.
This is great. This is fantastic. I tried it with the foie gras, and the savory aroma of the foie gras is just so.
Why is he saying like he is
with the
Japanese
raw
himself?
Filet carpaccio.
Mine doesn't have foie
He
gras.
said
in it.
foie gras.
Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am.
That's why you
No.
look so unhappy, Hosoki-san.
I thought something was wrong with this dish.
This really does justice to the quality of Mishima beef, I think.
Damn.
And with foie gras, what's better than this?
I
I really feel sorry for you having to watch me eat this.
Bitch, don't look at me.
There's a really classic dish in France, a chicken dish served with cocoa powder. I took a hint from that dish.
I am totally surprised by this one. Yes.
I'm surprised.
Only on this program can you have something like this.
Right.
Nothing like this out there. Only in Kitchen Stadium.
This dish is really charming.
I don't know, bro. Now it's...
Thank you very much.
I like her dishes, all of them, of course, but I've also become a fan of hers as a woman. Yes.
Oh.
I'm not sure if her husband agrees, but she seems like a real go-getter to me.
What do you...
Very aggressive, I think.
Why did he try to drive a wedge in between them? He said, yeah, I'm not sure your husband agrees, but you're a beautiful, talented, incredible woman. Like, wait a minute. wait a minute. Like, how did you get here? What made you think it was okay for you to say that shit?
Yes, I do. I think so.
Now, Iron Chef
He said, I'm not sure if your husband agrees, but you're a beautiful, talented, incredible woman. I love your cooking.
I agree. The marbled beef is great. The sirloin is great, but
Yeah.
with that much marbling, it makes it difficult to figure out what to match with it.
That shit's gotta bust, bro.
Really tough.
Dirty Mac champion. Tough? Nah.
Very tough.
He was trying to come up with the best ways to enjoy the marble meat. And I say this is great stuff.
But how did it...
Yes, he is.
How did it become tough?
How about the rice?
The rice is a bit...
I'm enjoying the fat even more than the meat itself.
This is really refreshing, this rice.
She's a hater. The fortune teller's always a hater.
Well, to enjoy the fat.
With that much fat?
With this much fat, it's not
I
greasy at
can't
all.
stop. I say it's very good.
Okay.
The taste is so profound.
This has to be the best
I can
thing.
enjoy this after all those other meat dishes. I could just keep on eating this meat, I think.
You know, this reminds me of a noodle shop everyone goes to over and over, and you never get tired of it. You wonder, how can they make such perfect soup?
Gulping it down.
Well, I can eat this every day. It's just great.
Now his pièce de résistance. Sirloin grilled in wood sheets.
Okay. Oh, no, it's overdone.
Almost translucent.
It is, but this is overdone, I
Finished
think,
it
a
with
little bit.
Subtle aftertaste with mustard.
This speaks to
Mustard?
the original flavor of Mishima beef, as it is.
I cooked two of
You
Miss
know,
Alicia.
parties, chefs slicing roast beef, and people lining up for it. If it was this, I wouldn't mind going up for at least 3 rounds, no matter how long the wait.
This sauce suppresses the fat, and it perfects the dish. As for myself, I'm not a big eater, but I could go for 2 rounds.
I would stop after 1 serving.
Why did they do this? Like, I hate it because I know what my fucking chat is thinking. Look at this shit, bro. I hate y'all, man.
For me.
I really do.
I agree with him. This dish is not impressive enough.
Separate
The
jail
sauce,
for her.
Everything, it's too weak.
She's a fucking hater, bro.
I usually like filet better than sirloin, but today I enjoyed the garlic rice fried with the fat.
She's a hater. She's always been. The challenger's gonna win, bro. The challenger's gonna
Marble
win.
meat is what makes Mishima beef the best in Japan, but the Iron Chef, he tried too much to kill the fat. I'm saying I wanted him to be a bit bolder as an Iron Chef.
Some harsh assessments for the Iron Chef.
Yeah,
Now
that
we
was
await the
crazy, though. I mean, I didn't taste them, but I feel like I disagree from looking at them. Now I can't tell who won. You can tell who won.
フレンチの巨大な砦に
But look at his fit, though.
挑んだ今日の朝食しかしここには男も女もありません一人の料理人として
I mean, that shouldn't even need to be said, though. The fact that you needed to say that. I mean, fuck it, though. I'm all for women.
Today in Kitchen Stadium, our challenger, a culinary critic whose background includes training at
I said I couldn't, bitch. Okay, but I'm saying you can. You for sure can tell who won.
Battling in front of her husband, her teachers, and supporters, she was game against Iron Chef Hiroyuki Sakai. Does her energy and fire eclipse his skill and expertise? Who takes it? Whose cuisine reigns supreme?
Okay, never mind. You can't. Never mind. You can't. Never mind. You cannot. They were just saying shit positive to her. They were speaking positively towards her.
A great effort today by Challenger.
That was crazy because they were hating on him. Crazy. I do need to see the court.
Oishi 1817 Iron Chef.
Oh my god. See, she's not Hosoki's not a girl's girl at all. Or a fucking girl's man at all. He might have been hating on her.
1918 Iron Chef. Hosoki 1715 Iron Chef. 3-1 Sakai takes it. The challenger did well, but not enough to take down the veteran and resourceful Iron Chef. He wins it.
Like I would have given her 15 because you're not slapping foie gras on my Mishima beef with spinach and ham.
I'd say she did very well.
She did
her
kinda.
best.
It's just the one dish I wasn't fucking with.
Baseball field, and I know,
We know.
a career really has meaning in the world of professionals. That's one thing I can say to her.
That probably did subtract a lot of points. It certainly would have subtracted a lot of points for me. But the way they were speaking about it didn't seem that they were going to subtract any points. The kitchen belongs to the men. Hell yeah, dude. It belongs to whoever can cook the best. That shit is Tenchi's domain.
5 years ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before.
She loves telling you could have went pro if he didn't injure his knee, but that guy was actually pro at least.
Serves me right. Iron Chef Japanese Morimoto made his debut this summer.
Morimoto-san?
Most of his neo-Japanese creations have been
What's going on here?
while some have been targets of sharp criticism.
Yeah, but they've been hating on him too much.
New art is born by breaking all rules, yeah. But you know, there needs to be a theory to become an art piece.
But I can't help but feel that there are too many flavors to this.
I cater to people.
Tenchi, you're
in New York.
not doing yourself
It's
any
a
favors.
melting pot there. I have to use many flavors, mixed flavors, harmonized.
Perhaps he is confused by his new position. Here now is Michiba's insight.
The fact is that the stage
Okay.
set is in Japan. He needs to tell himself that to remember and get back to his roots.
Ah, but you're stifling his creativity.
Michiba says if Morimoto battles a certain man, his confusion will dissolve.
Holy, this is incredible. The storyline?
The man is Michiba's right-hand man in the kitchen stadium when Michiba was Iron Chef.
Oh, you can't lose to him, bro.
After Michiba retired, he scouted that man to head his restaurant. Today's
You can't-
challenger, a man
Bro.
who knows the stadium inside and out. Chef of Loksante in Ginza, Kenichi Miyanaga.
You can't lose to the former Iron
Quitting an
Chef's
office
right-hand
job at
man.
24, he turned himself into a cook. And only 2 years later, he was appointed assistant to the great Michiba. A man who has absorbed Michiba's
Yo,
philosophy,
this is
working
crazy.
alongside the master, a perfect challenger for this battle. And Michiba went on to reveal Morimoto's weaknesses.
It seems to me that he makes unnecessary, wasteful movements during the battle. It would be better for him if he could just stop doing that.
If you just stop doing all that wacky shit that you're
now,
doing?
Miyanaga, the pride of Michiba.
Nah, Morimoto's about to show you.
Of Japanese cuisine in our Iron Chef Japanese.
I want to do a good job as a team with my 2 assistants.
Nah, there's no way Morimoto loses this. Zero chance. It's really whether or not he continues with his style or regresses back to tradition to guarantee his win. If he does it his own way, it's incredible. But if he regresses, I understand, but like I respect him a little bit less. I need to see this ratio. Yippee. How is he doing this? You've just never seen fits like this. Would you? I have to try, right? I have to try to get one of these blazers off. I was even by. I don't know, bro. Oh God, Jetta. Oh God. Somebody. Tenchi really made the funniest joke ever, and he said the stand user could be anybody. They're sitting there looking at him and they're going, the stand user could be anybody. That is fucking Kaga in the fucking blazer, bro. Like, you know who it is, bro. Oh shit. That's some of Tenchi's best work, bro.
It's been a while.
Damn, you come here to talk shit in person? Look at the drip, bro.
He has incredible inspiration, but that can also work against him. That's his weakness, I'd say.
Oh, and Luke Carlos, you're right. You're right. Luke Carlos was huge out of him. Tenchi's got some bangers, bro. It's a shame the women don't respect him. He really is, Tench. I'm sorry, brother, but like that's the issue, man. If they could only see you like I see you, bro. If they could only see you like the Snark chat sees you, bro, the women would know.
The premier Japanese restaurant in New York.
Give himself a challenge to weighted armor. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you.
Neo-Japanese, boldly going against traditions in Japanese cuisine. Today, he's
don't fuck with my chungus ass up, but they will, bro. They will.
Well by the former Iron Chef and is ready to cut him down.
And my chopped chungus is stop. We knock this shit off. Stop. Don't zoom in on him. If Morimoto not losing this, bro. Like the Willy Wonka cookie Kaga, the chairman? Yeah, to be honest. Wait, I think, does he know he's cooked?
Right. The challenger is a veteran of the kitchen stadium, having participated in over 100.
I mean, that's true, though.
As assistant. What's more, he has Michiba at his side to direct him in how to take on the Iron Chef.
Oh, that's true, though.
On the other hand,
and Morimoto just started. They did him so dirty with that picture.
His pride is at stake.
You can't lose to such some dude.
Iron Chef Morimoto's pride really on the line today. Challenger Miyanaga was an assistant to former Iron Chef Michiba and chosen
Michiba just retired.
To douse Morimoto's face with cold water. They
but
want
it's
to
just
give the Iron Chef a wake-up call, and Morimoto has to battle against a chef who's honed his skills right here in Kitchen Stadium.
Nah, bro. Morimoto not going out like that.
Gong and the sweet fish battle begins. Former Iron Chef Michiba is calling this a final exam for Morimoto to see if he truly measures up to Michiba's standards for an Iron Chef. Today's challenger, handpicked by Michiba.
But this is the GOAT.
Kitchen Stadium inside out. The theme ingredient
Michiba is the GOAT, though. So like,
Mayu in Japanese, comparable to a small river trout, you might say.
Yeah, it's a summer delicacy in Japan, and accentuating the natural flavor of the fish, of course, is the key.
Yes?
Yeah,
but I think he just believes that he's not taking it seriously. Innards?
All right, and the challengers
oh, nah.
work 30 seconds into this
that shit flopping like it's still alive, bro.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
He's spearing skewers into the fish in kind of a wavy fashion.
Okay, traditional way of doing it with the bamboo skewers.
Right,
about
that
5
makes
seconds
the
of fish.
look like they're swimming on the plate when you serve it.
Okay, now on the Iron Chef's side, he's removing the innards here, and I don't think he'll chuck them, he'll use them, right?
Right. Well, as we said, the gourmets, they like that subtle bitterness when prepared properly.
Go ahead, Ota.
I talked to Chef
It's a big
Michiba
fish.
about what is most important to the Iron Chef in the Kitchen Stadium, and he said the first and last 5 minutes are the most crucial. In the first 5 minutes, you need to write down your menu. This is not just for show, it's to make sure that you and your helpers are on the same page during the battle. And in the last 5 minutes, as Iron Chef, you need to give finishing touches to the dishes that you've jointly created with your assistants. That's the role of a chef in any kitchen, he says.
Okay, you've got to have a game plan and communicate it, transmit it to the assistants so that, as Ota says, you're all on the same page. And Michiba
They
says,
do need to
how
get
you start
mature.
and how you finish are crucial. Challenger Miyanaga, only 30 years old, but he's the head chef at Michiba's restaurant in Ginza, and he too knows the secrets to success here in Kitchen Stadium.
Fukuyi-san?
Yes.
Sure.
When I told the Iron Chef that the Challenger has over 3 years of experience in the Kitchen Stadium while he only has a few months, he said, that doesn't make any difference. I have more experience in general, and I'm not going to lose face with my assistants by losing to him.
Bitch,
the temperature
speak
is
on it.
starting to rise already.
Speak
between
on
these
it,
two.
goat.
Thanks, Ota.
Speak on it, goat.
Now let's move on over to the business of introducing our guests today. Next to me, the very talented and lovely actress Sai Ishiki. Thanks for coming in.
Why was she doing that at the
I
start?
must say you look fabulous in that dress. I'll try not to end up with a sore neck after this.
Brother, what is going on? What the fuck? What is that? You're not supposed to be so overt with it, brother. What the fuck, bro? What? He's not trying to get a fucking sore neck, bro. I can't stop myself. Like, what are you doing, dude? That's why she was doing that. She was fucking nervous when she started, bro. She's uncomfortable.
3 years of experience in the Kitchen Stadium while he only has a few.
Do you practice that shot? Do you? What was that shot? Do you practice that shot? Yes or no?
Months, right? He said, that doesn't make any difference. I have more experience in general, and I'm not going to lose face with my assistants by losing to him.
We serve food here, sir. Oh, I know. Like,
between these two. Thanks, Ota. And now let's move on over to the business of introducing our guests today. Next to me,
Look at her,
the
she's
very
so
talented
nervous.
and lovely actress Sai Ishiki. Thanks for coming in.
Nice to be here.
I must say you look fabulous in that dress. I'll try not to end up with a sore neck after this.
Thank you.
Glad you're here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. She's so uncomfortable.
Saigo, welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Saigo-san, this is your first time to Kitchen Stadium.
Yes.
What do you think?
Oh, this is great. Very exciting. Overwhelming.
She's
almost.
typecast as Sai. Come on, bro.
Yes, very much. Thank you.
Okay, well, settle in and
We don't know
enjoy.
that.
And as always, Dr. Hattori, our commentator, ready to go, Doc?
Of course, anytime.
Okay, and now Challenger Miyanaga making Japanese soup broth the same way his master Michiba used to, with a ton of dried bonito shavings dumped in the water there.
He's doing everything Michiba's way.
Okay, and the Iron Chef working with the salt, right?
Yeah, it's salt.
Okay, coating the fish there.
Fukuyi-san?
Yes, Ota.
I asked the Iron Chef what he's going to do with the innards that he was taking out, and he said in Japanese cuisine, people like the bitter innards, but I'm not convinced that the bitterness is that good. That wouldn't go in the United States. But about the sweet fish itself, he says, I like it a lot.
Okay, but as he said,
Sorry, I'm
probably in
good.
New York, customers wouldn't exactly be jumping for joy about the bitterness of innards. But us folks here would like to have a dish or
I'm
two
not gonna
with
s-
the
I'm not gonna
spice
say
of
it.
bitterness, given our acquired
Fukuyi-san?
taste. Yes.
The Iron Chef told me that he's not going to use any bonito broth today because it may kill the delicate aroma of the fish. He's only going to use a light seaweed broth, he says.
Okay, so the Iron Chef
Interesting.
says it'll kill the aroma of the
Tenshi
sweet
Kura
fish, bonito
moment
broth.
where?
Yeah, he hit the nail right on the head there, I think.
All right, well, let's chalk one up for Morimoto then.
Yeah, got the first question right.
Because like nobody was gonna get us understand what I was not gonna comment on
Just switched
anyway.
on his rice cooker, getting it ready, and also in his pressure cooker, he has the skewered sweet fish, sake, soy sauce, sweet cooking sake, sugar, and salt-cured plums.
Skewered ones.
And sorry to interrupt again, but the Challenger has just begun writing down his menu.
Yes, right there, writing the menu of the day with the felt marker.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, Michiba used a brush, though.
Yeah, but his handwriting's good.
Yes,
Got a nice character to it.
Easy to read, utilitarian more than artistic.
Fukuyi-san?
Yes.
I asked Chef Miyanaga how he feels about being the main challenger for this first time in the Kitchen Stadium rather than one of the assistants.
I don't
And he
even
says,
see
I
the
feel
message.
pressure, but I'm going to work as a team with my helpers, and I just want to enjoy the moment and the experience.
All right, teamwork, a collaborative effort. Michiba once told us that Morimoto needs to use his assistants more efficiently. This challenger knows everything there is about being an assistant here, but it is one thing to assist, it's another
Yo.
to lead.
Now, the Iron Chef had something in some hot water there. What was that?
Okay, we'll pan to the right and get an up-close shot. Chocolate.
Chocolate?
There he goes again, Morimoto.
Must be a
What
dessert.
are we
Ishiki-san,
doing, bro?
chocolate and sweet fish?
Yeah,
Wild enough combo for you?
I can't even begin to imagine, but
Maybe with the innards.
bitter chocolate, yeah.
All right.
Fukuyi-san?
Yes.
Some
I'm
words
just-
of wisdom for the Iron Chef from Chef Michiba.
Yeah,
who
you could
says,
just say
"I use sweet fish as
JP,
a river fish,
like-
so you have to prepare it in a way that will remind the Japanese tasters of the beauty of nature and mountains. He should remember that nostalgia in presentation.
Well, the
is
ice
very
cream regime
important.
it hasn't been
Words
used in a
of
few
guidance.
episodes, I don't think.
Master. Okay, he just took that advice.
Think so? Morimoto presses forward. That's his style, not back.
It's a bit
Now
much.
the
He's just
challenger's
talking.
frying. What
You
are
have
these?
no idea,
Some
Ronald.
bones,
They be doing the
perhaps?
most.
Yes.
Yes, he is frying some heads.
They
and
make it
bones
so
coated with
sultry for no
cornstarch
reason, and it's
after
like they're
fillet.
not doing that.
All right, thanks, Ota. And in the pressure cooker, he
Like,
has
very
the
clearly they're
skewered
not doing
fish,
that.
Right? Is that it?
Yes, that's right. Skewered sweet fish, to which he's added salt-cured plums.
Plums.
Salt-cured plums.
Okay, this is a technique chefs often use when frying saltwater fish.
Saltwater fish, even though sweet fish are freshwater. Now the
Right.
Iron Chef skewering the fish.
Right.
Doc, would this be the idea?
I think so. He's dressing them up for grilling now, I think.
That's a good defense.
With the bamboo skewers. And now in the blender, what do we have here?
Oh my God, bro. We have to stop.
Okay, it should be foie gras.
Oh, yeah, I've had it before.
We have to stop with the foie gras.
Only twice in my life.
All right, well, you probably get it twice today.
This will be my third time.
Means
today.
it'll be a charm. Lucky for you.
Yeah.
The question is, how does foie gras accentuate the taste of sweet fish? That's what we want to know right now.
And the Challenger has something in the steamer.
All right, what's
going on with the ketchup, bro? Isn't this show like 50? This shit is like 25 years old, bro. At the least, this might have been in like '99.
Been dipped in bonito
This season.
broth. What's the need of putting them in the steamer?
Fuck is that? No, but it's foie gras, bro. We just went over that.
Chef Michiba's advice about nostalgia and presentation.
Fucking
After Iron Chef
doofus.
Morimoto said thank you, he also added, but nostalgia is not only for Japanese. In the States, people come from many different countries, and each has their own unique way of presenting their cuisine. That's what I try to bring to the table.
All right, explanation proffered, and swinging back to the Challenger
But
side.
he is
looking
Iron
at
Chef
what's come out
Japan,
of the
though.
steamer, the filleted pieces
So
in
they definitely
bonito
want
broth
him
looking good.
to prepare things a certain way.
You know, there is a dish that they use ice to actually cool the meat of the fish.
Really?
Oh, there he is. He's doing that right now. You're right.
Okay, you see that? Now, I think
Right,
he's added
right.
flavor with the broth first, and then we'll dip it into ice to give the nice texture to the fish, but I'm still not sure how he's going to finally serve this, though.
Okay.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
The Challenger has taken the container out of the steamer that had the filleted sweet fish and bonito broth and has placed it in the ice water and now is putting it into the fridge for chilling.
Okay, we see right there. Now back.
The Iron Chef is now
Okay, miso?
miso.
Yeah, it's a type of miso, maybe.
Fukui-san?
Go ahead.
Yes, this is hacho miso and sugar, believe it or not.
Sugar. And sugar mixed with miso?
And Fukui-san?
Go ahead.
Back on the Challenger side, Chef Michiba heard Iron Chef Morimoto's comments that nostalgia can be presented in many different ways culturally. Michiba-san said that that may be true, but he is a Japanese chef and he should uphold the Japanese
See,
ways
I knew
first.
it.
He looked a little
See?
bit.
You get the feeling Morimoto's battling two opponents today.
He sure is.
Oh, yes, mixed in.
The foie gras mix there, it's hacho miso, sugar, foie gras,
Okay.
broth, and fresh cream just added.
And I see the Challenger's putting rice in there.
On the Challenger side, rice. Does he have anything yet that could be matched with the rice, though?
What did he have?
Sweet fish noodles?
He also has Japanese pepper leaves.
Well, peppercorn,
Ah.
Okay, thanks, Doc. And not much rice in there for whatever he's working on.
And the Iron Chef is using plums.
There they are.
Yes, salt-cured plums.
What's he doing with those plums?
No? Ishiki-san.
Oh, it's not?
No, these are
That's
liver.
wrong.
Yes, go ahead.
These are sweet fish livers.
I just.
Okay, getting the sake back.
I don't want to be
Okay, now this is
mean.
the bitter part.
Maybe the Iron Chef will grill him with the chocolate sauce. Why not? That'll ride out the bitterness. 30 minutes gone. The battle's
Look at him,
halfway
bro.
through. A Japanese on Japanese cuisine affair.
But you always,
Sweet fish.
Fukui-san?
you just have to
One of
wonder how the
Challenger's assistants
judges.
just made the comment that Chef Miyanaga knows their strengths and weaknesses and gives them work accordingly, and he said it's really easy to work for him and that things are going really smoothly on this side.
Okay, no surprise
It's
there.
you just have to wonder how the judges are going to
What it's
grade,
like to assist here in
because
Kitchen
we've
Stadium.
definitely
Okay, we
seen
got some
them
bourbon here. The Iron Chef is dipping the liver into bourbon.
Unbelievable. Another
have a
first.
bias towards traditional
Saito-san, this is
cooking in any
Morimoto's style. I know you like sake.
style.
What about bourbon? You like that?
Yes, I do.
Just
What
so
about
long as it
fish
was
livers
traditional.
dipped in bourbon?
Fukui-san?
What is he going to do with it after dipping it into the bourbon?
I don't mean to interrupt Michiba-san, but when I asked the Iron Chef about this dish and his comments before about not liking the innards, he said, yes, like I said before, I'm not going to force the testers to take the bitterness as it is. There are gourmets in New York who enjoy fish innards, so I am going to use them today, but in my own way.
Okay, venturing on his own road, as it were, in preparing the innards.
I'm glad though that he
Way
didn't
of
shy
looking
away
at
from his
Japanese
style
cuisine from an American
to do this.
angle.
Okay.
What an interesting thing to keep talking about.
Sweet fish he already took the innards out of. He's stuffing something now.
And what
Yeah,
is the
bro. It's,
stuffing? Fukuyi-san?
Yes, tell us.
He has stuffed these sweet fish with several ingredients: minced sweet fish meat, the fish
Okay.
eggs or sweet fish roe, and some of the innards.
Huh? Roe in the mix?
Okay, so he's putting them back in with other ingredients.
Yeah.
He's added some ingredients to it.
Okay, it almost looks like
That's
a
what
paste
he
for
just
fish
said.
balls.
Yeah.
So sweet fish stuffed with minced sweet fish. How about that?
Fukuyi-san?
Take it.
who's
The
alarm?
challenger is mixing his rice with some interesting things. They include Japanese pepper, sesame,
But this is
lemon
not the
juice,
time to
salt,
clip farm,
and
okay?
the
We're
fish
watching
that he had
fucking
breaded
OG
with
Iron Chef.
cornstarch. He
The
minced
time to
those
clip
fried
farm was
fish
earlier
and
when I was
mixed
talking
them
about the
into the
fucking
rice as well.
polycule that was in here.
And that had the bones in it too.
This will taste really good, actually.
Okay, we'll await it. Now let's go over to the side, get a few words from former Iron Chef Michiba. Ota, are you ready?
Thank you. How do you think the two chefs, Miyanaga and
That's the
Morimoto, are
guy,
doing so
bro, who
far?
be saying Fukui-san.
They're doing okay.
Uh-huh.
He should do okay, finish things on time, but you know, in the kitchen, you just get nervous and try to rush when you don't have to. Miyanaga needs to slow down, but in the kitchen stadium, things are tense. That's making him rush.
Did you see the Iron Chef has a dish with chocolate in it?
Oh, yeah, that was interesting, yeah.
Yes, interesting. Any
He
ideas
said, I
on
hate
what
that
he's trying
bitch.
to do?
I hate that young
Well,
motherfucker.
chocolate, I don't know, perhaps sauce or something?
Okay, and any
Yes.
last words for Chef Miyanaga?
Miyanaga, you got plenty of time. Don't rush, slow down.
Hey.
Okay, thank you, and we'll send it back to you, Fukui-san.
I didn't stream on
Thanks,
Monday,
Ota.
so.
Don't rush. And now Miyanaga with this one.
Okay, I think later he'll pour soup over this.
What's wrong, Jetta like the core?
Rice in soup?
Yeah, it should taste quite good, too.
It should. It should.
We'll see. Now the Iron Chef. Sweet fish goes into the clay pot, not boiling yet.
That brother is
on his
boiling
side.
this? I don't know.
They tell me that in this pot the Iron Chef is heating up. He has a kind of seaweed broth into which he's added the salted sweet fish, but he rinsed the salt off before adding it.
All right, got it.
I see.
Now the challenger's side. What is he up?
Hold on, bro.
Has a kind of seaweed broth into which he's added the salted sweet fish,
Hold
but he
on,
rinsed
bro.
the salt off before adding it.
All right, got it.
Fuck is she doing that? Is she I can't tell if she is a cook. I don't think she is, because she would have a hat on. I think she's part of the production team, and maybe she's holding the fucking wires or something.
Now the
Fuck is she doing down there, bro?
challenger's side.
Yeah,
What
I
is he
think
up to?
she's like
This is
operating.
the one he had earlier.
Okay, the pressure.
I just couldn't. I just like, what's the? I was like, is she hiding from doing work?
And now he's.
She
removing
thinks
all of the
nobody
sweet
can
fish
see her. I
from the
almost
pressure
didn't, bro.
cooker.
She almost snuck right by me. Ugh.
Silvery sweet fish now have a nice golden hue. A Midas touch to the sweet fish.
You.
No, usually if you boil them, they don't maintain this shape. The look like they're still swimming in the stream.
She's not supplying food to him.
Swimming.
A little trick up his sleeve there.
What is
You know, he
good?
was
I'm
particular
uncomfortable
about
with
placing the
her.
dishes
Something
with
about
the
her makes me
appearance of the
uncomfortable.
fish as well.
Visually impressive, you are right. And the Iron
Why did
Chef
they turn Homer
side
yellow?
deep
I
fried.
mean,
The
I
Iron
think it'd be
Chef is
more
now
unsettling
frying
if
some sweet
Homer
fish.
Simpson
Now, if you
was not
remember,
yellow.
These are the fish that he was stuffing earlier with minced sweet fish meat, innards, and sweet fish roe. He has sprinkled them with salt and pepper.
Why does she
and
talk
dipped
like
them with
that? That's the
batter
thing.
and
You,
breadcrumbs
the
before
interpreter
frying.
talks
The
like
stuffing,
that.
He says, is not bitter at all.
Okay, and that's how he wants it.
The
So
interpreter
fried
is
stuffed
talking like that when
fish
she's
back
not
to
talking
his
like that.
side.
Because they make
Now
all
the
women talk like
challenger
that.
has some sliced eggplant, peas.
Beef?
No, Hattori.
I guess they're all. There's two different women translators.
Lost my mind for a moment
All
there.
right.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
I asked Chef Michiba what he thinks the challenger's best dish is today, and he said it's the stew in the pot with the salt-cured ingredients.
It's just the
added.
woman that does
The
this
stew contains
specific.
broth, light soy sauce, burdocks, mushrooms, and the salt
One
innards.
is
He said this is
salt-cured
a very good way
innards.
to enjoy the aroma of the river fish as well
I
as the
see.
taste.
All right, well, this is it right here. What Michiba thinks will be Miyanaga's best dish. Meantime, Iron Chef's side, he's pulled out some bamboo containers and has already got something in there.
Fukui-san?
Yes, tell us.
What
Hate
he's
the
putting
dirt
into these
taste in
bamboo
river fish.
containers is some of the sweet fish that he grilled earlier.
All right. Do you think he'll aad something else? Maybe a
I'm not
sauce?
gonna comment because I don't like fish anyway.
Maybe.
And back to the challenger side now, the man with the
What?
golden sweet fish up close, head and
Fukui-san?
all. Yes.
I asked the challenger how he's holding up, and he said, playing this role is tough. I've got to answer your questions besides cook and give directions. I respect the Iron Chefs for taking this kind of pressure. Me, I'm just trying to keep up.
Besides fucking trying
What is that?
fucking chicken foot.
Into that.
Broth, okay.
Fukusan?
Yes.
What the Iron Chef was just pouring into these bamboo cups was warmed sake.
Sake.
Okay.
Hey, when you don't like looking at it when you eat it.
With some covert activity in enemy territory right now.
Okay.
Hey,
now that's why he didn't add salt.
Michiba.
Chiba's right in front of Morimoto for some intelligence gathering.
Hey, fuck out of here, bro.
Info under his hat.
Just try halibut, but that one's just fun to say. It is fun to say, bro. Halibut? Yeah, it's a heater.
All right, back on track. Sake it was, not broth.
Now the Iron Chef has finished his fry.
Oh, I mean, what's another fun
More
fish?
like pork cutlets in appearance, isn't
Especially with that batter.
What's another fun fish to say?
it? Okay, now he's used breadcrumbs, so that's why sweet fish cutlets.
Guy likes
per
tortilla,
se.
yeah, but he was
All
trying to
right,
do
and
too
the
much
fish
though.
Are stuffed with several minced items, including the innards.
Mackerel, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Chef Michiba just made the comment that sometimes Iron Chef Morimoto tends to waste precious time doing non-essential things. So he was watching him to see
I
if
like
he could
saying
make any
marine, bro.
suggestions, but today he said he didn't see
The
any
humu
problems.
humu
He's
numu
doing
numu
great.
apuapa? Apuapa? Mahi's fun too. This guy Tenshi
The Iron Chef
loves
is now
Hawaii.
Finishing the cutlet.
Yes, sir. He's cut them into sections for serving. I tell you what, the sweet fish cutlets look ready to go. Put them on standby.
Gefilte fish.
Now,
Well, there's some heater fish names out there.
Oh, okay, I think I know.
okay, yes, the sauce for the cutlets.
Yeah, miso-based sauce with fresh cream in it.
Barracuda's pretty fun too.
Yeah.
Wait, fish are fun, bro. Fish are fun.
I've got a whole list of
They're
things that
friends,
make
not
up this
food.
sauce for the fish cutlet. If you remember, he blended sugar, hacho miso, seaweed broth, and foie gras in the food processor, and also added fresh cream.
Okay, that's
That's
the
probably
sauce. Whoa.
Okay, what's going on here?
Chocolate.
What is this? Okay, what's he doing?
Fukusan?
Yes.
Was that the liver?
Yes, do you remember the livers?
Tilapia. Tilapia's not bad, too.
Then soaked in bourbon.
Right.
Trout,
he's
yeah,
taken them out,
bass. Like,
smothered them with sugar and is now coating them with chocolate.
Oh, I want to try that.
Well, that was a good call, Ishiki-san. Or was that you, Saigo-san? Whose idea was it to put the liver together with the chocolate?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Fukusan?
Yes, interesting.
Now coating them with chocolate.
why is she doing this?
Well, that was a good
The
call,
voice
Ishiki-san.
absolutely
Or
makes
was
it
that
worse.
You, Saigo-san. Whose idea
Because
was it?
it makes her seem worse. Like, why is he? Like, I don't. It's weird. It's weird. This is gonna be a reach because I don't think you guys. But she kind of look. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all, bro.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Fukusan?
Hold on. I'm gonna say it to Tenshi, and he'll laugh in the chat if it's funny.
Okay, what's he doing?
Fukusan?
Yes.
I'm gonna send a message to
Yes, do you
Tenshi,
remember the livers he cooked in
and he'll
Japanese
laugh in the
sake and
chat
then
if it's
soaked in
funny. But I'm not saying
He's
it.
taken them out, smothered them with sugar, and is now coating.
You.
Yes, interesting. Very.
How was it to put the liver together with the chocolate?
Yes.
Hold on. I need to go back. I need to go back. All right, Tenshi, where you? Let me see. Type it in the YouTube chat. You're insane. All right, Tenchi. You can either laugh in the Twitch chat or not. Okay, what am I right or what, bro? Am I right or am I right? Just tell me whether or not I'm right. Oh my god. It's the way she's leaning, bro. It's the way she's leaning.
That was a good idea.
Yes, interesting. Very interesting.
Choco liver.
Go ahead, Ota.
Sorry to interrupt. I asked whether the liver in this dish is still bitter, and the Iron Chef said, I've cooked them in sake, dipped them in bourbon, and that should have gotten rid of any fishy smell. The bitterness should be just right, in my opinion.
Okay, just right in his estimation.
Yes, well, if he's been successful and all that, it would taste just like bitter chocolate.
See, I win an Apex Legends champion. Well, fuck, Tenchi. Now you've sort of. Oh shit! What year was the episode or season? This is season 1 for us, but I think it's technically season 6.
Just like him to be creative, but maybe too creative for me. It might backfire on him. Anyway, he's lost me on this one.
Okay.
I just alluded to the fact that he has some like a sort of gamer posture
Soon, I guess. Now the battle in the last 5 minutes. One of the two zones
that was reminiscent of perhaps another streamer.
He said in the last 5 minutes.
Oh my god!
Checks everything,
Was I
fine-tunes
wrong
all the
though?
dishes everybody's been working on. So how will his man Miyanaga fare in these critical last 5 minutes?
It's just if I say it so overtly, it seems racial, and it's not. It's just it's the stance.
The chef had some sweet fish boiling in seaweed broth, remember?
Right.
Well, he's ladled
Now,
some
by
of that
VH, I don't
broth
know.
on the rice, but evidently he says the fish is not for eating.
What? Huh?
I said, wait.
Aroma and flavor only.
Oh,
not
interesting.
meat.
Let me clarify. You can eat the grilled fish on the rice, but the fish in the pot were just for flavoring.
Okay.
I see.
Okay, I see. So only for broth.
Oh,
That's
okay,
why you
okay.
use salt in this. I get it.
Okay, for the broth.
Yeah, sweet fish broth for sweet fish.
So the flavor really packing a 1-2 punch there.
Yeah, boy, now that is what you call luxurious. Boy, that's just gorgeous.
Use 6 big ones for that.
Boy, this is too much.
6
You know,
big
only in
ones.
Kitchen Stadium would he dare to try
Well, I
something
need
like
to.
this.
All right, I'm calling this one chocolate.
I don't like having the.
And it's got a wafer to boot.
Fukuyi-san?
Yes.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Chiba-san watching the Iron Chef
Tense.
said, great job, he knows sweet fish, that they're not just for grilling,
He
but for also making
knows.
broth too.
All right, some words of
6
grudging
million stop.
admiration from Michiba for the Iron Chef's creations. All right, let's swing back over to the challenger side. Check it out.
Baby sweet fish.
On a skewer,
He did that-
small
the
frying
interpreters are
pan,
the
1 minute
worst.
Left now, the final 60 seconds. This battle, the Iron Chef versus the ghost of the Iron Chef, and it looks like Miyanaga's going to need more than a minute to get these fish
The
out
ghost
of
is
the pan
crazy.
onto the plate. The Iron Chef,
He
his
better
pace is
chop
slowed
shop.
down. His cooking's done. Just some finishing touches remain. The final
Oh, he's
30
getting worried.
seconds of
He's
the
getting
battle.
scared.
Challenger
It's getting
side is in
spooky.
disarray. They're scrambling over there. Michiba
I hate
can't help him
90s,
now.
2000s
It's different when
America.
you're the man on
What?
top.
Oh, he's got some oil.
The Iron Chef, yes, the last finishing touch, a couple of spoonfuls of oil.
That's
onto the
insane.
fish. It sizzles. 10 seconds left. Morimoto, as is his wont, taking from all styles of cooking. The final seconds are ticking off in this battle. That's gonna do it. The cooking's done.
No.
The sweet fish battle is over.
It doesn't look like he finished. The challenger.
So, how was your first time to be the main man?
I'm exhausted. Once is enough.
You don't want to do it again?
I prefer being an assistant.
Okay. And
Tess.
how about the
He
dishes you
said,
prepared?
I'm not built for this.
Think they are okay.
I'm not him.
He did really well, I think. So now you know being an Iron Chef is tough.
Another ingredient not native to or used in the U.S.
Yeah. I arranged the fish in various ways according to my standards of how flavors should be controlled.
Mhm.
Yes, my way.
In essence, you were battling
My
two
way,
chefs,
bitch.
Miyanaga
Yes.
and Amichiba.
Uh-huh.
Did you beat them?
I did my best, my way.
Challenger
Okay.
Miyanaga is offering 6 dishes. First, sweet fish hors d'oeuvre combining 3 items.
Hors
Sweet fish
d'oeuvre.
rice containing fried crushed fish bones flavored
He slipped
with
him. Yeah, he
Japanese
didn't need to do that, bro. He should have bossed up
Miso
on him.
soup
He
using
said,
a
they don't
herb
fuck with me, it's because they're
called
hating.
water shield. And ice
And I'd I believe it. I'd buy it.
Fish, a refreshing masterpiece gently presenting the
Oh, I mean,
essence of
sure,
sweet
about the
fish, to be enjoyed
presentation
with
of shit.
Japanese
I
pepper
agree.
sauce and grated daikon radish. Sweet fish stew, Yamagawa style.
Old news
Rosato
versus old
Michiba calls
news.
This dish the masterpiece of the day. A slight and pleasant
Yeah, they
bitterness
are.
left in the innards should produce a feeling of nostalgia among the tasters. Fried sweet fish.
They're
and
like they're
edible
pretty much
wild
the same
plants.
guys. The
This
same people
combines the
did.
flavors of
We're
river
dubbing
fish and
everything
wild
in the
plants, which are tied
2000s
together by the sourness of lemon.
on fucking Spike TV
Fourth is marinated baby
and
sweet
G4.
fish. This time, the bitterness of the innards is masked by olive oil, making for a truly subtle dish. The citrus-based sauce brings harmony
Olive
to the
oil?
ingredients.
That's what I use for my
Boiled sweet
skin.
fish. The challenger employed a pressure cooker to give a
Get
glittering
that chicken
gold
foot
finish
off
to
of
the
there,
fish.
bro.
And he's perfected blending flavors between the
Like, what
broth
even
and
is
light
that?
miso added to the dish.
I don't go on socials. I just be in a Snark chat. That's
Not
impossible.
regular noodles. He uses kudzu starch to
Yeah,
make
I'm
the
right. I'm
noodles
so
for a
brilliant
pleasant,
anyway.
smooth
They're
texture.
just
A wonderful
they're just
way to finish the full course meal. Iron Chef Morimoto counters
that's
with
just how
6
they
dishes.
do this shit, bro. It's
Starting
weird.
out with
Fundamentally
sweet fish
weird at
sake
it.
and fried fish. He
When your
first
do is
fried
not
the head of
natural,
the
no,
sweet
it
fish,
is.
poured sake over it, and
Use
neutralized
that shit on
the
my
fishy smell with
my
Japanese
body,
pepper.
not my
He added
my
slices
face.
of jalapeno pepper to the fried fish.
I'm surprised none of those
Second
people
is
in that
frozen
raid
sweet fish
commented on
sashimi.
my
The frozen sweet
skin.
fish
Normally they
slices
do,
will
and they
melt
call me
on the
greasy,
taster's
which
tongue.
then I have to
They're
defend
flavored with
myself,
a
saying
unique
it's
cocktail sauce.
just do, bro.
Third is fried sweet fish, fried after stuffing the fish with a paste of several ingredients and its
Any of those
cooked
people still
innards.
here?
The crispy texture and the body with 2 flavors can be savored.
That
And
looks
the
kind of
guava and
gross.
miso
It looked
sauce
kind of good, but it looked kind
accompanies
of gross.
Fourth, rice and sweet fish soup. Michiba
I'm applying for
couldn't
the
help but
Kais in
praise
the
this
stream of
dish
Uni.
during
I
the
shit
battle.
you not. Hey,
The
fuck
Iron
it, bro.
Chef used 6 sweet fish just for the broth of this soup, which will be poured when served.
Like your shiny so foreheads.
Grilled
Facts,
sweet
bro.
fish to be dipped in the soy and citrus sauce when eaten. Morimoto will finish it in front of the panel just
Congealed.
before
Fuck,
tasting
bro.
by pouring heated peanut
I don't want
oil
to eat
over it.
anything congealed for the most part.
Last is sweet fish liver chocolate.
pudding,
The
perhaps?
Iron Chef's way of sanctioning
Maybe.
bitterness in his style of cuisine. The bourbon and chocolate flavors speak to the New Yorkers he usually caters to.
You're gonna apply that is insulting. Disrespectful.
Former Iron Chef Japanese Rokusaburo Michiba believes current Iron Chef Masahara Morimoto has strayed too far off the path of Japanese cuisine.
Show him, Morimoto.
He'll bring the man who assisted him in more than 160 battles, Kenichi Miyanaga, in the kitchen stadium to teach Iron Chef Morimoto a hard lesson about the heart of Japanese cuisine. For this seemingly grudge match,
we even got room to
unveils
stop.
the theme ingredient, sweet fish, for a real
Hell
test
nah,
of both
bro.
men's abilities.
Not doing that lame ass shit.
The
And for what
challenger,
reason? I don't
back on
care.
familiar turf, puts the squeeze on with 6 dishes.
I'll put the
Iron
squeeze
Chef
on.
meets the challenge with 6 dishes of his own. And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the panel today are Lower House members Shinichiro Kurimoto, actress Sae Ishiki,
She's so
actor
shy.
Teruhiko Saigo, and culinary critic Asako Kishi.
Okay, at least we got a Sako, and not that fucking fortune teller.
Japanese gourmets always ask for a dish using the innards prepared professionally to enjoy
Innards.
the slight bitterness together with the other intricate flavors. I have 3
Yes.
items that construct one flavor as a combination.
I love Japanese pepper. This is really nice, and I wish I could make rice balls with it.
She's actually a child.
Leading us into his world of flavors.
The sweet fish's sweetness, its gentle flavor is maintained well in this dish. It's very good.
This really puts me on my toes. I'm looking forward to what's next.
I fuck with his suit though.
Yes, the bitterness. Yes.
He boiled the sweet fish with the summer vegetables.
Don't explain
I
for
tried
him.
the stew alone, and it was a bit strong. But with the rice, it was just right. I can handle this level of bitterness.
Okay.
Yes, this
Fidget
really
bot
makes
taking
me
it,
feel
yeah.
nostalgic. Reminding
Fuck,
me
but we got a bunch of
scenes
old heads up
rivers
here.
in the mountains. The thick flavor blends well with the bitterness in this. It's very nice.
But it's true that without the rice, it's too strong.
Too strong? Shouldn't be. Yeah, thanks.
Relative to the
can't
previous
stop eating
one.
it.
He said, "Let me get some of
Too
this,
salty.
bro."
It's the innards.
You could be right. It's a bit salty. Overall, this is a good presentation. It's okay.
What's the score looking like? I can't say yet. It's too
Does
early.
a nice job tying it together, but I wish this was the first course.
Yeah, the vinegar is not too strong. It harmonizes well with the oil. This is very nice.
The olive
They
oil is the
kiki
key
and
to
roast
this
that.
dish. It adds smoothness and body to the ingredients. This is
Mhm.
what Michiba-san does when adding non-Japanese touches to his Japanese dishes, right? Nice job, I think.
The innards are what gourmets enjoy of this fish, you know?
There are a lot of flavors to this. The sweet fish accepts all the flavors added, but this one, the fillet is nothing special. But
Okay,
the
but what's
innards
that
are
chicken foot?
The innards are great.
The bitterness of the
I said,
innards is
"Mm."
controlled just right. Very good job, I think.
Yes, that's right. I feel really worried.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say
Yes.
because I know how much they hate
It
Morimoto.
was a good experience. I'm committed to improving myself.
And now the dishes of Iron Chef Morimoto.
I tried to express my ideas, highlighting the bitterness and aroma of the fish my way.
They always give him this
This is
interpreter and they
prepared
always
like a
make him
cutlet
sound.
with miso sauce.
That shit
I
got a
use
bus,
ancho
bro.
miso, fresh cream, and foie gras paste.
It's got
The
to.
sauce really matches somehow very well.
Somehow. Why is it gotta be? Why does it have to be somehow? He knew what he was doing. That's
this
how.
dish is to enjoy the innards. It's really good.
The sauce has to be strong like this one to go with this dish. The miso accentuated with the foie gras makes it a perfect sauce.
Bang!
The rice in sweet fish soup, praised by Michiba, is served by the Iron Chef himself. How will the broth, made from 6 sweet fish, be received?
Okay.
Great.
They haven't even. They didn't even say anything, bro. They were
It's
too
very
busy
simple
eating.
with a salty flavor. I like it.
It allows me to enjoy the aroma.
Why
and
did
the
they do that to
sweetness of
her?
The fish. And on top of that, separate from that, we have a grilled sweet fish together with it. This is an ultimate combination.
The seaweed broth and the fish is perfect. I can be satisfied just with this one dish alone today.
Bang. Stop playing with my mans, bro. Stop playing with my goat.
The aroma of the fish.
But you know, I am inclined to say that
Fuck you.
The flavor of the fillets will basically
Sorry.
kill with this technique.
But the aroma is wonderful and matches well with the citrus flavor.
It's pretty. The ice is used as a boat for this.
No, I fuck with Morimoto, but they were hating on
When you chew
Morimoto.
it, you taste the bourbon first, and seconds later, the bitterness of the fish.
Yeah? Let me see.
She
I
said,
was
let me.
a bit worried before eating about the texture, but this is good. I like this.
I'm enjoying this light, bitter taste.
Yeah?
With
What was that? What was that? That she, why did she?
Hidden.
What the fuck was that? Why did she do that? Did anybody see that? Why did she do that? Why did she hit a? Yeah, I don't. She said, "Hey man, this shit was shit was kind of like." What's she say? Fuck me for? What did I do?
I like this.
I'm enjoying this light.
Yeah, she said why? And why did she? I don't. This is crazy. This is crazy because I'd have never seen this before. I've never seen that before. What the fuck is that?
Light, bitter taste.
Yeah?
With the chocolate.
With the bitterness of the innards hidden in the chocolate, it comes out after.
She did have to get her shit off, bro. Fuck it.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
He combined the various dishes very effectively, not just being aggressive all the way through, like using the subtle soup in the middle to refresh us. I think you're getting used to being the Iron Chef. Very nice work.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, stop playing with
We
him.
await the verdict. Victory'll be sweet. Bitter shall be defeat.
She trying to cheat? What is she? Totally. What do you got? The fits, bro. He's throwing fits crazy. I'm sure she's chilling, bro. But you.
激突となった今日の鮎対決。果たして道場の思いは届いた。そして
Fried your dumb ass. Fried your old ass.
勝ちきれた。
Like you mean me? Nah, bro. I didn't mean that.
Today, two opposite approaches to Japanese cuisine. Challenger Miyanaga, the former Iron Chef's right-hand man, demonstrating his
Damn it,
mastery
Diablo.
of the traditional approach. In what his predecessor termed a final qualifying test, Iron Chef Morimoto offered his
13
New
months, bro.
York-influenced neo-Japanese cuisine.
It's okay,
Who
bro. We
takes
got
it,
too many
the
subs in here
stand-in or the
today.
Iron Chef? Whose cuisine
Piccolo
reigns supreme?
dumbass.
It's the Iron Chef.
Bang!
Morimoto pulls out a huge win. The former Iron Chef stand-in Miyanaga unable to put a chink in the Iron Chef's armor. And Michiba gracious, offering his
Oh,
congratulations.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's just because I know that these are the whitest people imaginable. Doing these dubs, I don't really like that verbiage. I don't really like that verbiage from what I assume is the whitest people imaginable.
His New York-influenced neo-Japanese cuisine. Who takes it? The stand-in or the Iron Chef? Whose cuisine
Oh,
reigns
what in
supreme?
his armor, bro? Like,
It's the Iron Chef. Morimoto pulls out a huge win. The
They just trying to
former
learn
Iron
to-
Chef stand-in
nah, bro.
Miyanaga unable to put a chink in the Iron Chef's armor. And
Like-
Michiba gracious, offering his congratulations to the Iron Chef.
yeah, that's what I fucking thought,
Perhaps both
Michiba.
men learned something today, as the changing of the guard is
Disrespect my goat Morimoto like that. You shouldn't be crying, Challenger.
1615
Ooh,
Iron Chef,
that's fucking
Ichiki,
terrible.
1814 Iron Chef.
Oh my god, he was fucking hating absurd. 16? 14 for the challenger? Is that not crazy? She was not fucking with his dishes at all. Oh my days. Oh my god. 15 and 16 is crazy.
Saigo,
Yeah.
2018 Iron Chef. Kishi, 1816 Iron Chef. 4-0, a clean sweep by the Iron Chef in this final exam against his predecessor's #1 man. There's no doubt about it now. For what it takes to be and continue to be the Iron Chef,
They'd be lying, I guess.
Morimoto has
The
right
last
stuff.
episode pretty much demonstrated that because we thought the woman was going to win and she did not. Wasn't even
He
close.
seems to have a better idea now how to combine pure Japanese dishes.
Oh, now
with
he does.
other Neo-Japanese dishes. His balance was perfect today. I see him becoming polished through the battles he has gone through.
All right, now normally that would be it. It's up to you guys. Do you want to do potato episode or do you want to call it? It's up to you guys. We can potato episode or we can call it. But you're only getting one extra. You're only getting one more if we do one. Wait, potato? We missed Monday? I guess that's true. We did miss Monday. I'm down for whatever. All right, USB is spoken. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm joking. I'm joking. That was just to get the fakes out. We just had to get the fakes out. Get fucking snarked, idiots. Oh my god, get snarked. How does that feel?
Fantasy became reality.
How does that feel? Get fucking snarked on.
Before, a giant cooking arena, a kitchen stadium.
Get fucking snarked on.
Inspiration will today's challenger bring.
Okay.
If memory serves
Hold
me
on.
right, this young
will be on.
Snark is the most unlikable guy on the planet.
Who the fuck is that? I hate this.
Cooking to me. Cooking's like fashion and music.
Wait, why is he so cool?
If memory serves me right, this young man is quite unique.
What the hell?
His name? Popular food critic Kentaro.
Wait, Kentaro.
He now dominates the culinary media.
Is that facts?
He has already published
Host invented Oroform. He really did, though. They're letting a food critic on to cook now?
He
Yeah.
uses his musical talents
Like
in
Guy
his cooking
Fieri.
style and relies
Okay.
on his background as a graphic
Okay.
artist.
Yeah,
in
but it was
his
not.
presentation.
Holy shit, he got crazy posture.
And what's more, he is the son of a woman who shook up our own kitchen stadium.
What?
Well, I just don't like being looked at as the son of a famous chef. So I got rid of the family name Kobayashi, and I call myself simply Kentaro.
You can do that?
With due respect, he does have a big mouth. So to check this man out, I asked him to enter my kitchen stadium.
Dude.
Today's challenger.
That computer man fucking.
Like fashion.
It's all over.
Food
Dude.
critic from the new generation, Kentaro, age
25. Yo.
He first
That brother's
appeared on
cooked.
TV at age 5 on his mother's cooking show.
That brother's cooked.
But in fact, he aspired to not only becoming a cook, but a general food artiste.
He better not challenge no fucking Morimoto-san.
Attending an art
I'll
school,
tell you that.
He came back as a food critic.
He better
At
not
age
even try to
21.
touch
It's
Chen
not just a
Kenichi.
dish on the plate people are to enjoy.
Shit, he not
it's
seeing
total experience. That's
it's
important.
just a guy.
Including the china, the music.
He got to go get that little Italian chef or whatever.
The interior of the place.
So to him,
He gotta go
food
see
is
that guy.
fashion. But he has culinary skills and senses as a top chef himself.
Yeah, bro, his neck is going.
So the man is here. to
And him
change
drumming
our
doesn't
notions and
help.
Perceptions of ordinary cooking. Well, Kentaro, show us what you mean when you say food is fashion.
Yeah, man, show us.
As a veteran chef, I just want to say, don't think about winning or losing. Just enjoy what you're doing. That's what's important, isn't it?
Wait, his mama's
You know,
elite.
Home cooking is ignored.
Oh, this is the Nepo baby. Yeah, that makes
you can
sense.
use at home. The skills anyone has, and win.
Yeah, that bro getting smoked. That brother getting smoked. I'm a hater for real, but why? What did he do to you? Skipping this shit, bro. Hit me in that. Just give more slots than every guy. I don't know. I deadass do not know. I'll see. How is he doing this? It could be anybody. Wait, she smoked Chen Kenichi? Damn. He got smoked. Oh, well, GG. She beat Chen Kenichi, bro. Like, you better use her recipes.
Entering Kitchen Stadium, the
Chen is no slouch.
Kobayashi, the famous TV cooking show hostess. But Kentaro's approach to cooking differs from Mom's. It's food is fashion with his sensibilities. So what designer dishes await us today?
Yes. Motivation? Well, it was natural for me to be in the kitchen, but it was the ladies.
Stop.
I mean, yeah, it just turned out that way. I guess.
Bro.
Of course. Yeah.
Out of your fucking mind, bro. You're not even real. It's a fake episode.
Yes.
This is a fake episode. Knowing how he's either gonna do Chen Kenichi because his mother beat him,
Chefs, the trendsetters
or do
of
Morimoto
culinary
because
trends in Japan. Iron Chef Chinese
he's a
Chen
hater.
Kenichi, Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai, and
They gotta stop having him hold that shit like that, bro. It's gotta stop.
Challenged by the new generation. Will youth be served?
Yes. Chen-san, please.
Again,
Ah,
Kobayashi
fucking.
chooses Chen as their opponent. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, son of
Because you
Chen
think he's the
Kenichi,
weakest, bro.
sage of Szechuan
Yeah,
cooking.
you're not fucking
For
with Chen
Chen, an
Kenichi, bro.
opportunity to exact revenge on the Kobayashi family for the sting
That's a
defeat
hard-ass picture,
suffered at
bro.
the hands of Kentaro's
Wait, I
mother.
never seen this
That
picture of Ken
revenge
like
on
this.
the Kobayashi family
That shit is hard, bro. Who's fucking with him? They gotta stop. They gotta stop playing with Chen
suffered at the hands
Kenichi,
of
bro.
Kentaro's mother. But can
They've
the
got
young
to.
challenger, who appears like he's got nothing to lose, keep the family record
He does have
perfect
nothing to
against
lose.
Chen, the Iron Chef?
Slap a parental advisory on that bitch.
ならば同じテーマを与えてその違いを見せてもらおうではありません。ただし全く同じではなく芯のつくもの。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。
Potatoes. He's looking like he'd never seen those shit before in my life.
Today our challenger, a
He's
young
like, I
man
don't
from
know
the
what
new
those are.
generation, Kentaro. For him, food is fashion, not a typical challenge faced by Iron Chefs. Will Iron Chef Chen Kenichi be
He said,
drawn
I don't
into
know
a
what the
fashion
fuck
fight?
those are.
We'll see which approach controls the battle. Opening gong sounds, and what an opportunity for Chen Kenichi today to regain his family's name in this battle against a second generation.
We didn't get a lot of
Kobayashi.
Fukui-san's
Theme ingredient, potatoes,
last episode.
and Hattori. These potatoes are from Hokkaido, right?
Oh, actually, they're from down south, from Nagasaki.
Ah.
Yeah, this time
The
of year,
fuck,
the best
bro?
harvest comes from the south, the island of Kyushu. We call them new potatoes, the ones that are just harvested.
Any different with these potatoes
Sam,
from
are
your
you
regular
kidding?
potatoes?
Well, some people call them baby potatoes because of their size, but actually these potatoes are grown to be eaten at this size this season.
All right, small taters.
I see.
And Kentaro
Small
trucking a tray
taters,
full
huh?
of taters back to his side, and now sorting them.
I would be annoyed as a sous chef, like as an
He's wearing
assistant.
all kinds of rings
Oh,
and
yeah.
bracelets. Is he gonna cook like that? All
I'm
right,
sure he is.
potatoes, small
I would
and
be annoyed
thin
having to cook for
skins
this
on
fucking
these
goof.
taters, too.
Yeah, and you really should use the skin in the dishes, especially those harvested this season.
Okay,
I would agree.
Now he starts to take his rings off.
Okay, I thought he was going to keep them on. That makes
Yes,
sense.
they are a distraction. And what's he got there? 4 or 5 rings?
Is he
Take him
stupid?
long to realize they gotta go, but why didn't he
Maybe.
do that earlier? Looks like he's at a pawn shop or something. Hey, how much for these? How about this one? And there goes the watch. Valuable time wasted now.
What- Come on,
And
bro.
up in the royal box, Katsuo Kobayashi. There she is.
Ah, I'd be
Kentaro's
so
mom
annoyed
watching
if I
him
was-
cook today. Well, so far watching him remove his rings and stuff. He is a different breed of cat from the other challengers.
Kuzan?
Yes.
Talking with the challenger about how his dishes differ from his mother's, he said, my mother's recipes are for creating good flavor in the food, which is, of course, important, but I want my guests to enjoy a total experience, like listening to music and feeling it at the same time.
Okay, we'll be tuning into his
He said,
dishes. You
okay,
on
we'll
his
be
side
tuning
of
you out.
25. We'll see what is hip from his cooking. And now let's
Said
introduce
hip.
our guests today. They'll also be on the tasting panel, 2 of them. First next to me is singer Sachiko Kobayashi. Thanks for coming.
Singer? He's our first singer.
I was at your concert a few weeks ago.
Oh, really?
That's
Thank
Cap.
you.
Just like always, you were great.
You're so kind.
That's fucking
Well,
Cap,
you like
bro.
potatoes?
Potatoes. Yes, very much.
You're in for a treat. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And we also have actor Junichi Ishida.
Hello.
Thanks
Nice
for
to be
coming.
here.
Ishida-san, it's been quite a while. And we know you've been busy lately.
Right.
Good for you. Well, today, potatoes. So, you like potatoes?
Well, yes, I do. But you know, potatoes are
Yes, I do.
ordinary almost to me. It's an everyday ingredient.
All right.
So I'm interested in how they will use the potatoes in this serious cook-off.
Right. Should be interesting.
Okay, look at this. He's working on his menu now. Some new potatoes with some sauce.
That's what he's got
Okay.
there. His background is a graphic artist on display.
I guess everything he does has to be hip,
Sounds good, but start cooking, boy.
Ah, oh God.
He remembers his battle with the challenger's mother, and he said, how can I forget? I lost. I made a lot of mistakes doing too many things with the main ingredient that day.
Of course he remembers. We do too. And we have some of the particulars of that battle. Kobayashi pulled off 7 dishes. We were astonished. Chen only had 4. And today, Chen is committed to reversing the result of that match, if not against Kobayashi herself, at least against her son. For
What is
sure.
a free battle? Like, he's so easy to go against this fucking
Up in the royal
delinquent.
box, the challenger's mother just yelled, the menu sounds great, but you've got to move faster, boy. Then she smiled and said, I guess being a slow starter runs in the family.
Well, mother knows best, and she just left to her feet now. Now she's sitting down again, really excited, and now from Kentaro's side.
Peeled the skin off there.
Yeah, but I guess he's going to use the skin for a dish later, maybe.
You said the skin is the key, right?
Right. New potatoes' skin have a very nice flavor if prepared right.
Okay. And now on the Iron Chef's side, he has some
Fuck are
long
you doing?
onions and chicken in there.
Yeah, that's a
Fuck is you
golden
doing,
combo to
bro?
stew together with potatoes.
Looks nice right now.
Kuzan?
Yes.
I asked the Iron Chef what he would do if he lost this battle too, losing to the mother and the son. Pff, boy, that would be pretty embarrassing. And he said, "What are you doing?
Dude.
Don't jinx me like that. Go
Yeah,
away,
what
get
is
out
your-
of here," he said.
Okay, well, stick around for the reports, though. And
What is
see
your
Chen
problem?
Kuzan?
Took a shot for himself. Yes.
In the wok, the Iron Chef has mixed brandy and Chinese soup stock.
Okay, brandy.
Generational curse. He's not losing this.
Brandy.
Zero
2
chance.
generations of
Mago Chen
Kobayashi
Kenichi
and
not going out like
Ishii-san. Their
that.
son is making a name for himself in the acting business.
Yes, well, I guess he has something from me, if I could say that.
But you can view him as a grown-up individual with his own identity now? Is that right?
Oh, of course. I'm so proud of him, and he's really doing very well.
Kuzan?
Yes.
Nice,
This
I
mixture
guess.
in the bowl that the challenger has is made of grated potatoes and flour.
15 minutes have elapsed.
Okay,
That
I
shit
see.
looks
Well, in Italy,
like
they have
gunk.
a dish where they prepare pasta-like balls.
Really?
And I believe on the menu that he was writing just a minute ago, he has consomme soup with potato balls.
This brother
So I'm
is tripping,
assuming
bro.
That's what this probably is.
This-
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Kuzan,
is
Asked
tweaking.
whether he was going to make his mother's special beef and potato stew, the challenger said, with this theme ingredient, I knew you guys were expecting me to do that, but it might be a little tough with this particular kind of potato. Then he said, but if it'll score me points, I'll think about it.
All right, but don't think too long. His mother's beef and
So
potato stew,
Gnocchi, why
very
aren't you
famous
saying
dish
that?
here in
Because they
Japan.
just,
Okay, I wonder what
they
the
gotta
Iron
make
Chef is
it
doing
seem
here.
like they
Slicing
know
the
shit you
potatoes in
don't.
Shapes of a butterfly.
Check it out. Very delicate
yeah.
touch.
Yeah.
Fukusan?
Yes.
Katsuyo
Yeah,
Kobayashi
yeah.
is known for her stewed beef and potatoes, so I asked
Right.
the Iron Chef whether his father, who is a famous chef, had any special potato recipes, and he said, of course, lots of them, and I'm going to make at least one.
Okay, the son
Hell
of the Szechuan
yeah,
sage, also going with the recipe
Genkenichi.
handed down by a parent.
And Fukusan,
Genkenichi.
as for the contents of this frying pan, the challenger has olive oil, ginger, onions, red and yellow bell peppers.
Sounds like he's working on a curry sauce.
Yes, Hattori, I think you're right.
Yes,
Could be,
and
could
he's
be.
also added some celery to this.
Huh? Isn't that a little unusual?
Well,
You don't fuck
why
with
not?
celery?
Sounds okay to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so our guess, this will turn
I
out
can't
as
imagine
curry
celery would
sauce.
be bad.
Go ahead.
And over here on the Iron Chef's side, he's frying prawns coated with a batter made from salt, cornstarch, and egg whites.
Okay. Where are we going with this?
The prawns being deep fried right now. Well, Chen said he was going to make a potato dish from one of his father's recipes. Has he started on that yet?
Fukui-san?
Yes.
I don't fuck with celery.
Remember
What
the
the
item that he was
fuck?
pouring brandy into earlier?
Yes.
That's the one.
Okay.
He first
Hey,
chopped
what the
up
fuck is
chicken
that?
meat, boiled it, rinsed it off, and then cooked it again using Chinese soup stock, ginger, scallions, and brandy. That's the recipe that he says was handed down to him from his father.
Okay, now we know.
Okay.
Thanks, Ota. And now over on the challenger side, Kentaro with the sea urchin and some butter just added there.
Yeah, indeed.
He's
got
just
the best
doing
quality
anything.
here.
So what is it, Doc? He's making a sauce for the potatoes here?
Yeah, right.
He's just
exactly.
doing
That's what he's
anything.
doing.
To be sautéed in this sauce?
I believe so. Didn't he have one in his menu, sautéed potatoes with sea urchin sauce?
Think so. Now back to the Iron
Boom.
Chef, his side, the wok.
You guys would know. I wouldn't. I got one look at that menu.
Hot and spicy sauce in it? Yes, go
This
ahead.
sauce that the Iron Chef is making here contains ginger, onions, carrots, hot and spicy sauce, American sauce, and butter.
American sauce.
Ooh.
Wow.
What is it?
It's like a lobster sauce. It's French.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
Talking about his thin potato slices sliced in the shapes of butterflies, he leaned
Okay.
over and said, I can't tell you what it is right now, but I'll give you a hint. It's going to be a secret dessert.
Oh, dessert?
This
I just gave away the whole fucking secret, bro.
Mini potato chips, bottom of the bag size. All right, back to the
Fukui-san?
challenger. Yes, take it.
These are peeled potato skins that he's deep frying.
Got it. Deep fried potato skins, perhaps with a sprinkle of salt as a garnish.
Yeah, this is going to be a garnish for the sautéed item.
Okay, they sort of look like potato rinds in a way, if you were. Okay, 30 minutes gone now. And
Did
what's
he put
the Iron
the-
Chef working on?
Oh,
Little
no, it's the
mixture
Iron
in
Chef,
here.
not the
Do you have
challenger.
that, Ota?
Fukui-san?
Yes.
A little earlier, the Iron Chef was frying
That was the most
prawns
normal
coated with
Fukui-san I've ever
cornstarch,
heard.
Salt and egg whites, right?
Right.
Well, after frying them, he dipped them into the sauce that he was making with the ginger, onions, carrots, hot and spicy sauce, American sauce, butter, etc. Then he added boiled and crushed potatoes, and voila, here it is.
Wow.
Okay. But the question is, how is he going to
Yeah, what are we
finish
doing with this?
I know it's quite good as is, but...
Nah, you gotta.
Now,
How you putting that together?
Look at this here, fresh cream in that one.
Okay.
Is that it?
Oh, yeah, that's what it looks
Dark.
like, I think.
Okay.
Ah, milk.
Crazy
Or milk.
inactive.
Actually, it's a combination of cream and milk.
Isn't this
Wow.
for curry sauce, though?
Yeah, but nothing wrong with that. They use coconut milk in Thailand for their curry sauce.
Ah.
Okay, curry powder's going in.
Now, you see that? There's
Oh,
some
look,
curry
he's putting
powder.
the curry powder in. Bravo, Doc.
Japanese-style curry sauce has potatoes in it, but other Asian countries don't do that.
Yeah, that's correct to say, yeah.
Wait, brother's
so
a knower.
I'm wondering how he'll finish his curry
A
sauce.
culinary knower on my panel?
Now let's
Who would've
interview
thunk?
the challenger's mother, Katsuo Kobayashi.
How rare.
Ota's up in the royal box with her. You ready to go?
Yes.
Take it.
Thank you. Katsuyo Kobayashi has been watching her son slaving over a hot stove.
Oh, you don't have to.
I just can't figure out what that boy's making.
Well, I don't
Dude,
feel
why
so
are they doing
bad
her like
if even his mother doesn't have a clue.
New potatoes are very difficult to deal with.
They're very difficult to deal with.
But it's fun watching my boy dance.
Do you think he'll make your famous stewed beef and potatoes?
No, I don't.
No?
No. He knows well enough that newly harvested potatoes aren't cut out for that dish. But
Yeah,
I feel the pressure
yeah.
just watching him from up here.
More pressure than when you were the challenger in the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay, a mother's sympathy, thank you.
Thank
and back to you, Fukui-san.
I would have sued you defamation, bro, because I don't sound like that at all.
And I guess she's not the first mom who's got no idea.
Oh,
what
there's
her
the
son's up
fucking-
to. I'm up there feeling her son's pressure. And I guess
There's floor cam girl.
she's not the first mom who's got no idea what her son's up to.
Hey, look at the Iron Chef over here. He's using...
They got her doing
Chinese
anything
white
on the
wine
floor. Okay,
with
why are they
fragrant
spinning?
olive oil and honey, and he's dipping the potato slices in it.
And here is a slow-mo replay of that. Let's check it out with the ultra-thin slices of potato.
Yeah, he lightly boiled the butterfly-shaped potatoes and then dipped them into this sauce. I guess this is for sure a dessert, huh?
Seemingly.
Well, Hattori, I know
He
this may be an
blanched them?
obvious question, but this will be sweet, right?
Yeah, the wine he's using is sweet, and it has a really nice aroma as well.
All right, meantime, Kentaro, we are back on the challenger side. He seems to have dropped a sizable load of potatoes into his curry sauce right
Sure
there,
did.
simmering in the shallow pan. He put the potatoes in last, I imagine, to try to maintain their shape, keep them from breaking up as they cook in that curry sauce. Yes, go ahead, Ota.
Talking about this special curry, the challenger says is the best curry that he's ever made. It's a new discovery that will not only taste good enough to make you merry, but will also give you a nice warm glow. He's calling it Madam Mary Curry.
Curry, I guess she had a sister. Hope the taste matches
I
the name.
can't wait to eat it.
Well, you have to wait.
I just don't know how
Kobayashi-san.
much of it
We'll see
is.
how you and Ishida-san,
Like, he didn't say that.
20 minutes to go.
But he might have, and that's the problem.
Okay, now look at the Iron Chef here. What's he doing? Is he making meatballs or something?
Ah, yes, the prawns.
Oh, okay, the prawns and...
So are you spaghetti?
Ah, okay, I see, yes.
He's created.
She said, "Are you spaghetti? Because I'm trying to meatballs." Like, that's one of the funniest clips all time.
What he's working on? Yes, go ahead.
When I warned the
On his
challenger
fucking
that he had
channel,
less
bro.
than 20 minutes, he replied, "Whoa, I still have that much time? I might just go ahead and make that."
I did a fucking stream once where I had people, and obviously I had more people. It wasn't just a fucking 100 people, and I had people join, and they give me their best pickup line. And one dude showed up. He said, I heard this one the other day. And this guy said to this other, he's like, "Hey man, like, are you spaghetti? Because I'm trying to meet balls." His delivery and the way he tried to spin it was fucking incredible. It was really an all-time stream. The way that people would fumble and flop through the delivery of their fucking pickup line, it was incredible.
Why not? So young and bold.
I don't believe this. What is that? He doesn't know what he's doing.
Squeeze on.
Yes.
The
Why
challenger, tasting his creations.
did they like? Why did they give her an accent? You're the interpreter. Why did you give her? Is this not crazy the way that makes her sound right here?
What the heck? Why
He's
not?
so young and bold.
I don't believe this.
Why did she make her sound like that? If you're the interpreter, why don't you just say, "I don't believe this"? You didn't have to do that accent that you just did.
What
Right?
is
Am I
that?
crazy?
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Squeeze on.
Am I
The
crazy? Was that shit not
tasting his
racist, bro?
creations Says, they're bold and they're great, just like me, confident or cocky.
That shit not
Time.
racist, bro?
Great. The kid's feeling no pressure right now. And so looks like he'll stir fry these onions to make the stewed beef and potatoes teriyaki flavor. But he may not have enough time. We only have what? 16 minutes left.
16 minutes.
May not have enough time to
Oh
finish that.
nah, brother.
I see some meat coming out here.
Yes, there it is for the challenger. Now on the Iron Chef side,
Where's
he started
the meat?
frying something in about
Bro,
a quarter, third of an inch of
that
oil.
shit's gonna
What do
bust.
we have? These going to be croquettes too, Hattori?
Yeah, light croquettes maybe.
Squeeze on?
Yes.
After hearing the challenger's announcement that he was going to make the stewed beef and potatoes, his mother jumped up and said, "No, please stop. You're going to make a fool out of yourself."
He doesn't know any better. 15 minutes left now. Mother says no. Son says yes. I can make it. Just wait and see. We will have to, but the potatoes, can they cook up?
Looks like sukiyaki with potatoes at it.
And there go the potatoes flying
Brother,
in.
why would you?
Will they cook up
Why
in
would
these
you?
Last 15 minutes. Yes.
The challenger heard his mother telling him not to make this dish, but he said, "I'm going to make it anyway. I'm going to make it exactly the same way she does, the same recipe. This is what we're famous for. The only difference is that I'm using
My
newly harvested
God,
potatoes."
bro.
Tato going ahead using his
Oh
mother's
my
recipe.
God, you
In the
fucking
box. Maybe she
doofus.
said don't,
You
but
better put a lid on this.
she seems
And at the
happy
very
she did.
least, why wouldn't you?
So bold.
Why wouldn't
So
you?
brave.
Oh, you're an enabler.
So bold, yeah.
Squeeze on.
You're an enabler. You're enabling your stupid ass
When I saw
son.
the shredded potatoes with the hot and spicy
But
prawns,
why wouldn't you
I
at
said,
least chop
"Gee,
the
that
potatoes
looks like a
smaller?"
dish that one of the other Iron Chefs made once, and he said, "Oh yeah," and just clammed up and wouldn't talk to me anymore. I think it's an idea that he learned from Sakai-san.
Maybe he watches the program when he's not cooking in the kitchen stadium himself. Chen does.
I would assume. They said chunks. Like, why would you?
And
So
we
they'll
are
not you and he
back
yelled. Yeah, but then
here
she's talking
on
about so
the
bold, so
challenger
brave. She's
side.
like,
Okay, the
let him fail on his
pasta,
own.
like
Call him an
potato
idiot.
balls there.
And how's he going to finish this one, Doc?
Probably with a consomme soup.
Ah, yes,
Bro,
that's right.
just put the
And
tip and
now
asparagus on.
challenger Kentaro is
Let's
on
drop the
move.
tip on the plate.
He only has one dish using potato skins. The skin fries used as garnish. He actually should really use the skin more when using this potato.
So, Doc, in that sense, the Iron Chef is a little more...
More along the lines of what should be done with this potato,
Okay,
yeah.
and now the Iron Chef is frying whole potatoes, unpeeled.
Yes, with the skin.
Oh boy, well, this time I hope he certainly keeps the skin.
You pointed out that they should use the skin, and now the challenger's rice is ready. That is a done deal.
Fukuisan?
Yes.
He has mixed butter into this boiled rice.
Okay, and this will be
Okay.
for the curry sauce. Butter-flavored rice, the curry sauce to be poured over it.
Sounds good to me.
Yes.
Out of the frying pan and into the bowl, and now onto this dish, the Iron Chef has a sauce made of fresh cream, lobster brains, Chinese soup stock, salt, and sesame oil.
Wow. Okay,
Lobster
I see.
brains. That shit
Seems like
gotta
a
be
very
salty
intricate
and
sauce here,
fishier than a
complex
motherfucker.
combination of flavors.
Yeah, he's let the potatoes absorb all the flavor of the prawns and lobsters. It sounds very, very good.
Wow.
I don't know that I would have poured that on
prawn flavored potatoes.
Yeah, that's
immediately.
fair,
that hot lobster's got brains.
Okay, roses.
USB, get real.
What's he doing?
Okay, I get it. The
Oh,
butterflies
these are the-
flocking around roses.
Yeah, okay.
Is that what you would say, Doc?
Boy, well, I don't know.
Flocking? Is that the right expression?
Maybe
Flocking
a
is-
herd? I don't know. What is it?
Okay, flitting perhaps. That'll work. One of them will work.
What the fuck are these?
I just checked on the Challenger's stewed beef and potatoes, and he said, well, the potatoes are still kind of hard. So if I can't finish it perfectly with a capital P, I'm not going to serve it.
Oh, gosh.
Darn.
But he can keep
Nah,
the
darn.
on him until the last minute. And then
Like,
check. Maybe he can get away
imagine
with it.
though,
Late start and
imagine though,
complete
like you
this
chop
dish.
them
Whoa,
smaller.
Ice cream.
Haagen-Dazs.
What is it going to be? Vanilla and potatoes? Is that the combination?
I think it should match well.
Well, actually, yes,
Yeah.
they do. Yeah.
What do you think? He'll use the
Yeah,
fried
brother.
potato skin in place of a wafer with the ice cream?
Yes.
You could be right. Sticking it on top of the ice cream.
All right, Kentaro. Here
But you
we
didn't
are,
make that ice
checking
cream.
out that curry over the
Curry
rice.
sauce, yeah.
He's got that one done.
Potato cooks didn't cook through.
Already
Like,
done,
yeah, what are you
and
talking
now
about, bro?
he's spooning out the sauce for.
The sautéed item.
Okay.
Oh boy, this should taste good.
Sure looks appetizing. Sautéed potatoes with sea
They started
urchin
glooping that fucking
sauce.
starched ass sauce everywhere.
And now, here it is. Chen Kenmin's potato recipe, the father of the Iron
Squeeze
Chef.
on?
Yes.
The Iron Chef has just taken the bowl with the boiled chicken, potatoes, scallions, Chinese soup stock, and brandy out of the steamer and is now adding the finishing touches. Now, about this dish, he said, to tell you the truth, my father didn't
they're
like
scooping.
potatoes himself, so he didn't make potato dishes at home, but he did make sure that I got this one recipe down correctly, so this is kind of a tie between my father and me.
All right, some family history behind this one. Chen Kenmin's dish recreated.
It looks
by
gross.
son Chen Ken,
I'm sorry.
family heirloom.
It looks fucking gross. What even is that? What part of the chicken even is that, bro? Like, oh my god, bro! Like, and it's so inconsistent, bro. What do you mean? You got a thigh and a wing, and I got fucking ass cheek and armpit, bro. Like in my bowl. Like, what's going on? Like,
Cooking show, and she doesn't want to
like
see
why
him
did
fumble it before a national TV audience.
why
in
did I
this
get
battle.
fucking?
For sure.
What?
Why did I get gizzards and knuckles in my bowl, and you got breasts
Drama here.
and
I
drum?
want to eat that right now.
I think he has just enough time, you know?
All right, well, we'll
Like, what are we doing?
Hearing the Challenger's mother's comments, the Iron Chef said, that poor kid, don't pressure him so much. See what we of the second generation have to put up with?
See, despite the appearances, they do have something in
You know,
common.
I get the feeling these two chefs could be great friends.
Yeah, they're already developing a friendship.
Yes, they do seem to have a feel for each other.
Is that maple syrup?
Yes,
Yeah.
maple syrup.
A spoonful of maple syrup going on, that'll make it real sweet.
Yeah, like we
Okay,
mentioned, just
I
like a
miss.
wafer.
Okay.
Yeah,
right,
that's
indeed you are,
fine.
Doc. We've seen
But you did
things
not
similar
make
before.
that
Crispy
ice cream.
texture, just like a wafer, and some cinnamon sprinkled on.
I could have.
too.
I would have tried to make
Yeah,
like a
you know,
sweet.
If he had the time, he should have made potato ice cream.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have made a sweet potato ice cream.
All right, now the
Not
Iron
a sweet
Chef,
potato,
some
but like
kind of
potato
sauce being poured on to his
with the maple
creation.
inside it. I would have made a maple
the one you
potato
stewed
and then put the
before.
Right, yeah.
shit on top.
This is it here.
The fried
Okay,
skins.
3 minutes to go.
That's what I would have done.
Now, looking at the Iron Chef's dish here, this almost looks like a Japanese dish.
Yes, it does. Chen Kenmin's recipe. Now Kentaro, a taste test himself. Actually, more than a taste.
The Iron Chef is on the home stretch here now.
What the fuck is that?
New potatoes. They look like mushrooms.
Yeah, they look so.
Some parts of the
I knew they were
surface
small,
quite
obviously, but I
Right, right.
looking at them
And the
that
whole
small is
potatoes
crazy.
Fried must have shrunk a bit. They are really.
They sure
small
did.
ones.
It's
All right, 1 minute to go. The final 60 seconds.
All the water's
ticking
gone,
down.
so-
Both men say they are in control, but they still have work to do. Both. The Iron Chef's deep fried potatoes are not cooked enough. They're going to have
Coming
to
down
cut
to
them
the
open
wire.
and throw them back in for a final blast of heat. Less than a minute now. And the Challenger stewed beef and potatoes looks like
Those
it's
pota-
done.
Yeah,
Coming
those
out of
potatoes
Jan,
aren't
he
done.
did it.
Those potatoes aren't done.
Full exuberance of the Challenger against a seasoned Iron Chef. For only being 25, Kentaro's really acquainted himself well today.
Boy, down to the last second.
You got it. The deep fried potatoes now with other ingredients. Taking it right to the limit is Chen. Still in the walk now coming out. This is how it'll end up. The Iron Chef gets it done in the last 15 seconds. Yes, that's what we have.
Chinese ham.
What a battle it's been. And the
Chinese
challenger's
ham.
mother once defeated this Iron Chef. He has a chance to avenge that loss against her son.
He won't.
Men have given
He
everything
won't.
today.
He's trash.
They both look satisfied with the results of their cooking. That's it. The cooking's done. The potato battle is over.
He really doing this shit for the huzz.
You seem to maintain an amazing pace throughout. Is that how you saw it?
It was great fun.
Fun?
Yeah.
So things worked out as planned then?
Oh, yeah, and I also made beef and potato stew on the spot.
Yes, and that's the dish that everyone is talking about.
Yeah.
Is it perfect?
Well, I think it's okay.
So the potatoes are soft enough?
Yes, I just made it.
So it won't tarnish your mother's reputation then?
No. Of course not.
I don't know,
you just
bro.
couldn't bear to lose this one, right? A matter of pride?
But it's good to see sons growing up. What in the world am I saying?
Another win then?
Yeah, well, I did my best, and my dishes are okay, in my opinion.
He's such a goof, bro. That's really my goat, Chen Kenichi.
First, sautéed potatoes with sea urchin sauce. A colorful dish, and with the aroma of potatoes wafting from the sauce. Second, potato balls consomme soup. Grated
That
potatoes
shit
were mixed
looks
with flour, made
gross.
into balls, and served in a consomme soup, with carrots and an asparagus tip added.
A shrimp ass
Third,
asparagus
potato
tip.
salad. The salad
Ew.
allows the tasters to enjoy the crispy texture of
Brother,
the
what is
potatoes.
that?
Celery leaves accentuate this refreshing salad. Fourth, creamy Mary curry. This speaks
Okay.
to the young man's aim of pleasing all generations. A splendid curry loaded with vegetables on top of rice. The
I mean,
use
that's
of fresh
probably
cream gives
good.
a gentle touch to the sauce. Fifth, stewed beef and potatoes. His mother's recipe and what everyone's been looking forward to. Simple yet refined, with a touch of sesame oil added to this everyday dish in Japan.
That beef looks dry as fuck.
Last, a unique dessert. He uses a fried potato skin in place of a wafer for the
Okay.
vanilla ice
The plating
cream with
looks
maple
way
syrup
better.
and cinnamon.
But if he had made a potato maple ice cream,
The Iron Chef is offering 5 dishes.
he's cheating with the Haagen-Dazs.
First, stir-fried hot and spicy
Stop,
beef and
Due.
potatoes.
Due, go
He
live,
uses
brother. I'm
bell
about to
peppers
end.
in a creative way,
I need
taking
to watch your
advantage of their texture in
playthrough.
the Szechuan dish.
Stop watching other people play and let me watch
Second,
you play.
Potato and chicken stew. This is from the recipe handed down by his father. It pulls out that unique flavor of newly harvested potatoes.
Found a new neighborhood cat on my walk.
Third is sautéed potatoes French style. The lobster sauce he uses in this is first rate, and his hot and spicy sauce plays a second fiddle
Now
in this
that hot
creation.
spicy sauce? Need that.
Fried whole
Oh, what
potato. What could be
Oh.
bolder? The crispy spinach and the potato deep fried for a long time.
Oh, it's crispy
at low
spinach. Okay, I'll
temperature
fuck with
are
this
a
then.
Wonderful match.
No one care, me or that cat. No,
Last,
people care.
potato dessert. Potato slices in the shapes of butterflies and roses, then dipped into a cocktail of wine and Chinese liqueur. The presentation and the subtle
Joey
sweetness
fans
are
in
what
the
the
chat.
tasters will enjoy in this pleasant dessert closing his meal.
I mean, it looks good. It looks beautiful, really. They did him so dirty, but he did himself dirty.
Tatsuyo Kobayashi, the cooking show hostess and a proud woman, ready to see her 25-year-old son battle in Kitchen Stadium.
If he
Kentaro's
gets
got the right
freed up
pedigree
like
because his
14,
mother
20.
once cut down Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, and Kentaro's going to try to knock him off as well. What a coincidence.
15, 20,
Chairman
14,
Kaga
18,
unveils
like-
the theme ingredient potatoes, the same theme ingredient when Chen lost
In a
to
4-0
Madame
is gonna be
Kobayashi.
bad.
The young challenger, his hands full, comes away with 6 dishes. The Iron Chef will try to get back at the Kobayashis with 5 creations of his own.
There's just no way Chen Kenichi
And now
loses
the
this.
moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the panel today are photographer Tenmei Kano, singer Sachiko Kobayashi, actor Junichi Ishida, and culinary critic Asako Kishi. First, the dishes of challenger Kentaro.
At least it's not the fortune teller.
It is the season for vegetables, including the newly harvested potatoes. These potatoes are so fresh, so they match well with the seafood too.
Why does she lock in like that?
The sauce spreads in my mouth. It's really good.
I guess her dish has too much sauce on it.
No. I'm not complaining. It's fine. It's great.
The scallions here are really good.
For what, but what happened?
You have prepared these potatoes
Not me, bro.
appropriately. It does match well with the sea urchin sauce.
This is probably good, unless he fucked up
This
the.
is totally different from my idea of curry and rice.
This is almost Thai curry in terms of flavoring, which I think was the right thing to do.
Which I think Buzz.
The newly harvested potatoes seem to match well with the light or mild curry sauce, I think.
It's
Hey,
not a
Nepo
curry
babies
sauce
like
in a
him. I
pure
mean,
sense. It's more
he is
like
making the most of
cream
his,
sauce
and he
with
did
curry flavor
cook. Like,
added, with the potatoes in it. The
if he
flavor's
doesn't
quite
get smoked,
good,
I can't say
think.
shit.
Yes.
If he gets
From one
smoked, then I
point
get to
in
talk
time,
shit.
my
But if he
mother
doesn't
started
get
using
smoked,
sesame oil in her stewed beef and potatoes, she simply made a mistake, using sesame oil instead of sweet sake. So she has no right telling me what or what not to do.
So that's why her recipe was so innovative.
Right, ever since then, she started calling that her original.
I've never had beef and potato stew this good in my life.
wait, he's cooking. Damn,
The onions have
Kenichi.
almost melted, and we're enjoying the beef and potatoes.
Who said you can't use newly harvested potatoes for this dish? This is good. I haven't tried your mother's version, so I don't know you've passed her, but this is a perfected dish.
Thanks.
This is good.
I mean, he's chefing. The ice cream is
Should match
cheating
well
though.
with the ice cream.
Tastes all right?
Yes, it does.
What does that
It's
mean?
great. It is.
25歳の料理家が作った料理です。
Well, I've known him since he was a baby, so he has grown up, hasn't he?
Wait, cheat.
The dishes were perfected, yes.
Cheating.
But what you need to work on more is to present something unique, something mysterious. He has a lot of potential. If he gains that element,
I guess
he'll
the
be on top of
potatoes
things.
weren't
A lot of
necessarily
potential this man has.
the star of anything,
And now the Iron Chef's dishes.
right?
It could have a bitter taste if it's not prepared right. But at the same time, you don't want to kill the flavor and the texture.
This is a very fine flavor. It's yummy.
The sweet and sour sauce is controlled just
Yeah.
right to let us enjoy the best flavor of the potatoes in our mouths.
But I guess the same thing. I mean, it's
The
a potato,
potatoes are
so
even better than the chicken.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, if the potatoes are better than the chicken, then
Give
that's
all of
the
its flavor to the potatoes.
good. That's the yeah. That's
That's right.
oh, that's just got to be good, bro. With the fucking
Great. Good.
she started tweaking.
This is wonderful.
She says, "Anybody tasting this shit?
I knew this
Oh
was
my
gonna be great
god!"
when he was making it.
He said, "Oh my god! Is anybody?" Woo!
It's a very complex flavor,
Started fucking
but it's
shaking.
fantastic. The texture is just fine too.
If you ask me how it is, I'll just start singing. I don't want to say anything. Really.
What kind of song?
Something like that.
I gotta go, bro. I gotta walk away. I gotta go, bro. I can't stay here. I can't, cause she didn't hit that. She did hit that, and I wanted her to hit. She's a singer, bro. She's a fucking. She didn't hit that shit. I gotta listen to it again, bro. I can't. Why did she do that? Why did they put her on the spot like that? She did it to herself, bro. She did it. I gotta hear it to make sure she. I know what she is. I gotta listen to see if she actually. Let me turn it up.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
It is.
I knew this was going to be great when he was making it.
Nah, let me listen.
It's a very complex flavor, but it's fantastic. The texture is just fine too.
If you ask me how it is, I'll just start singing. I don't want to say anything. Really.
What kind of song?
Turn it up. Hold on. It's up as high as it can go for me. Let me listen.
Something like that.
No. And for you, not for us. No. I turned it up for me.
This is full of vitamin C.
It's a little bit bitter.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I heard the first time. Look, bro, I'm fucking professionally trained, so.
I wanted this one to have a stronger flavor, I think.
Let's move on.
But the skin retains some of its green flavor, while the inside is really hot and nice. It's the true taste of newly harvested potatoes.
You have to get rid of the
Yeah,
green
right, I know
taste,
what you're
so to
talking about.
speak. It was tough.
Oh, so nice.
Bro, she's the GOAT. She needs to be on every episode.
This is like a French dessert. Makes you curious where it came from.
She needs to be on every
Any
episode.
trace of that green smell, and he maintained the texture. With the sauce, this is a splendid dessert, I think.
If a restaurant has one dish that gets to my heart and soul, I remember it. They don't have to have everything perfect, just one. And this one I would go for.
Today we observed a very interesting battle, I would say, between a young man with
That shit was light work for Chen Kenichi, bro.
And a truly seasoned veteran chef.
That was light work for my GOAT.
We have confirmed that age has nothing to do in cooking.
The verdict's coming. Redemption for the Iron Chef? We'll find out.
Show me the
in a few
results,
moments.
bro. Show me the results. Let me get a Chen Kenichi win real quick before I get out of here. Look at him.
若々しい感性を注ぎ込んだ今日の挑戦者。その若き挑戦者に堂々と胸を貸した決意。
I would have denied. Can I deny as an Iron Chef? Can I just say no? I don't want to face that loser.
These two chefs, born into this world as sons of great chefs, have battled each other. Today, the youthful Kentaro brought a refreshing breeze into Kitchen Stadium. His mother, who once toppled the Iron Chef herself, awaits the verdict for her son. For the Iron Chef, a win
she's so
evens
happy
his record against the
and, like-
Kobayashi clan, and he's got to have it. Who takes this battle? Whose cuisine is supreme?
The fuck I thought so.
Chef Chen wins it, taking this battle. Redemption realized.
Bitch.
Kentaro stopped cold from picking up a second win for the family. Mom beat the Iron Chef, but the Iron Chef defeats him. And yet, smiles abound here in the stadium. That's great.
Let's see how close it was.
I checked the scoring. Kano, 1916 Iron Chef. Kobayashi,
Yeah.
1715 Iron
Ishida.
Chef. Ishida, 1817 for the challenger. Kishi, 1816 Iron Chef.
Ishida was tripping, but
3-1. The Iron Chef takes it.
but he got smoked.
Maybe not an easy undertaking for the Iron Chef today. He knows what it's like being the son of a famous chef. But he did what he came to do, what he had to do, win. Chen Kenichi showing us again why he is the Iron Chef.
He's been a great fan of Chin-san since he was a kid. And this
Uh-huh.
was his big day to have fun in the kitchen with his hero. And watching him from above, I can
With
just
his hero?
say I really envied his
Nobody my
youth.
mom beat in a competition could be my hero. My hero would have to be my mother then. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got fried by my mom and now, but you're, nah, that doesn't make any sense. Right? Am I tripping or are they tripping? Am I tripping or are they tripping? Okay, well, that was certainly an interesting day today. That was certainly an interesting day today. That makes her his villain? Yeah, seemingly. Seemingly. Butterball? Nah, that's... I'm not fat and I'm not a turkey. So think again. Think again. Never a dull moment around here. Yeah, it's too bad nobody knows that. It's too bad nobody knows that and we're fucking hemorrhaging viewers. A mass of grease? No. In what way? First of all, I don't even look that crazy today. It's just like, I don't, like, there's no grease. No grease. No residue. It's just the lights are bright, man. And my dewy complexion. It's just funny. Just a little dewy, but it's not though. As I've explained plenty of times, I could wipe my forehead 1,000,000 times. It would look the fucking same. And it does. I've done it on stream plenty of times. So. All right. We've unfortunately only just today hit 10K. After 8 years, that should tell you everything you need to know. Ugh. Fucking Spirit Halloween. Anyway, watch the fucking... So you do know you look better based half the time, but it's literally just what I look like. Like There's no grease. There's no grease. That's just what my skin looks like, man. You got to remember the lights are very bright. I know that's not what you meant by that, but that's what everybody else means by that. I'm like telling you, it's not the case. Scalpel to your cheek, lard not spilling. I know you're not talking. And no, you just never seen bounce back like this. You've never seen it. You've never seen it. Sorry to say. Anyway, watch the fucking videos. Watch the Fuck With Me Friday video of last week. Watch the fucking shorts because they're dying this week. Friday, I can go back live on TikTok. My band is up. Maybe that'll change the performance of the post. You don't know shit, Drew. You don't know shit. Anyway, I'll be back on Friday. Throw someone on the grill for the Celtics loss. That's true. And I'll be back on Friday. Hopefully early to do Fuck With Me Friday. Keep posted in there. I'll maybe do the forum so you guys can do the fucking confessions and the questions and the so on and so forth. Because that should be a part of the Fuck With Me Fridays. There should be a segment where that's the case and we just haven't done it because nobody's posted. So maybe if not this week, next week, it's because you guys will know about. But we need more people. Last week we had over 200 people for the first time in a long time. But my stream exploded, so that was short-lived. Enough that it's gonna be some shit. You do what you wanna, how you wanna, who you wanna hear. I-D-I-E. Yeah, sing and stream, bro, on the way. Check the pin, watch the videos. I'll be back Friday. Submit in the forum, join the Discord, so on and so forth. Goodbye.